tengo, estoy a muerte. Muy buenas noches y bienvenidos a vuestra casa. Bienvenidos al mejor fútbol. Bienvenidos a la jornada 23, al partido que va a cerrar esta jornada. El partido esperado, el partido que volvemos a casa. Volvemos con nuestros dimonis, volvemos a jugar con nuestra afición, con nuestra gente, con ganas de volver a marcar, con ganas de volver a ganar. Y como dijo Yago Barrasate, si hoy ganamos lo veremos todos muy diferente. Ahí está, imágenes del estadio ahora mismo vacío. En un rato se irá llenando, como ha estado diciendo el club durante toda la semana. ¿Por qué quedarse en casa? ¿Por qué ver el partido en casa solo si se puede desplazar al estadio y se puede llegar aquí y poder vivir el partido con tus compañeros, amigos y, lo más importante, ayudar, animar a la afición, esa afición número la afición número 12, como podéis ver en pantalla, aficionados que ya han ido entrando, que ya se han llegado a sus localizaciones, con ganas de fútbol, con ganas de partido, aunque sea tarde, aunque sea la hora que sea, estemos donde estemos. Donde esté el Mallorca está siempre la afición. Partido ante el Osasuna, partido ante el noveno contra el décimo contra el noveno. Dos equipos que están ahí apretaditos, dos equipos que están ahí muy juntos. 30 puntos, igualados a puntos. Va a ser un partido igualadísimo, como dijo Yago Barrasate. Se va a decidir por simplemente pequeños detalles. Un hombre que sabe de pequeños detalles, un hombre que sabe cómo desencajar estos partidos, cómo desencallar esa mala racha que lleva el equipo ahora mismo, es Jovan Stankovic. Jovan, bienvenido.
Buenas noches, amigo.
¿Cómo estás, compañero?
Me alegro verte.
Yo también. Cuando tú estás aquí,
te veo con ganas, ¿eh?
Muchas ganas.
Desde cuando llegué ya te vi y me has dicho, hoy es el día para ganar. Y tienes toda la razón. Yo creo que después de un mes así, bueno, un enero bastante complicado, no puedo decir ni mal ni bien, complicado, yo creo que toca ganar hoy.
Yo creo que es importante decir que es verdad que estamos en una mala racha, estamos en un momento donde el equipo no marca, porque al final las estadísticas, los datos están ahí, pero yo creo que todos los equipos de la Liga y Sports están pasando o han pasado por estos periodos. Ha pasado también, yo siempre pongo los ejemplos de los equipos grandes, Real Madrid, Barcelona, Atlético de Madrid, ahora le ha tocado al Mallorca, también le tocó al Villarreal en su momento. Yo creo que todos los equipos pasan por algún bache y es simplemente, como dijo Yago, hoy ganar y se cambia todo, porque prácticamente vamos décimos y 3 puntos nos pondrían en 33 puntos ya, ¿eh?
Estos jugadores y este equipo ¿cómo puedo decir? Nos acostumbraron de ganar, porque
Sí.
llevamos la primera vuelta, hemos ganado muchos partidos, buen juego, la gente estaba contenta y bueno, después te llegó un mes de malos partidos. Bueno, no, como has dicho tú, no malos partidos, malos resultados. Pero por otro lado hay que saber que el último 4 partidos se ha jugado contra los grandes, contra el Atlético de Madrid, contra Villarreal, que está enorme, contra el Betis. Y ahora nos toca pues los equipos de nuestra liga. Tenemos 2 partidos en casa. Lo que te he comentado, yo de experiencia, siempre cuando tenía 2 partidos en casa, pues al principio piensas, bueno, con estos 6 puntos ya, pero es difícil ganar los 2 partidos en casa. Ojalá que esta vez no acierto, pero bueno, vamos a tener un partido difícil, pero yo como te he dicho, y antes del programa y ahora, yo creo que hoy toca ganar.
Pues un hombre que, a ver qué nos comenta. Jovan dice que hoy el equipo le toca ganar. Damián, te pregunto, ¿cómo ves el partido? ¿Cómo estás? Muy buenas noches.
¿Qué tal? Muy buenas, Llorens, muy buenas, Jovan, y muy buenas a todos los mallorquinistas. Pues yo lo veo con mucha confianza, también como vosotros, ¿no? Con esa voluntad y esas ganas de intentar sacar la victoria en el día de hoy, la que sería la quinta aquí en el Estadio Mallorca Somos, e irnos en este lunes con todos con una victoria a dormir y a afrontar la jornada laboral y las clases de mañana de día martes con una mejor cara. Y lo dicho, yo estoy muy confiado en que así será. Y para intentar precisamente sacar un resultado positivo del día de hoy. Vamos a conocer ya el 11 con el que sale el Real Club Deportivo Mallorca, porque presenta algunas novedades respecto a nuestro último enfrentamiento frente al Atlético de Madrid. Cambio en cuanto al dibujo incluido, así que con todo, Yagoba Arrasate, que se enfrenta al que fue su club durante muchas temporadas, sale con Dominic Greffen, portería, línea de 4 atrás en defensa con Martín Vallen y Antonio Reillo como pareja de centrales. En los costados, Pablo Maffeo, que se recupera ya que no jugó frente al Atlético de Madrid por lesión. En la izquierda estará Johan Mojica, que se enfrenta también al que fue su ex equipo. Doble pivote para Omar Mascarell y Samu Costa. Por delante, un tridente de 3 mediapuntas con Sergi Darder, Robert Navarro y Dani Rodríguez. Y arriba, como referencia ofensiva, el pirata, el kosovar, Vedat Muric. Este es el 11 con el que sale hoy Yagoba Arrasate, que no podrá contar con hasta 3 futbolistas: Toni Lato, Antonio Sánchez y Manu Morlanes, los 3 por lesión, que hoy no podrán estar disponibles para el técnico de Berriatúa en este partido que cierra la jornada de Liga. Y, atención, un dato que intentaremos igualar, porque en el cómputo general de enfrentamientos entre Mallorca y Osasuna, el balance es de 23 victorias para el Mallorca, 24 empates y 24 victorias para Club Atlético Osasuna. Así que hoy, más que nunca, necesitamos una victoria para intentar, digamos, esquivar todos esos fantasmas del mes de enero, pero también para igualar, ¿no?, este dato curioso en cuanto al cómputo general de enfrentamientos entre mallorquines y navarros.
Ahí está, muchas gracias, Damián. Como vemos en pantalla, llegan los protagonistas, llega el equipo al estadio, concentrados, cada uno con su habitual ritual, algunos con música, algunos simplemente con el sonido ambiente, paseándose tranquilamente por el túnel, directamente hacia vestuarios para en un rato que estén ahí en el estadio. Estos son imágenes de la llegada del equipo. Jovan, estamos diciendo que hoy se tiene que romper esa mala racha, hoy que tenemos que ganar, pero el primer paso era conocer el 11 titular. Este es el 11 con el que sale hoy Yagoba Arrasate ante su ex equipo. ¿Qué te parece este 11 titular, Jovan?
Sí, la
¿Te
verdad
gusta?
que me ha gustado. Yo creo que el 11, pues el equipo con que hemos ganado más puntos que, sobre todo con Muriqui, con un delantero y con Dani Rodríguez. Hemos ganado muchísimos partidos, sobre todo fuera. Y bueno, la verdad que en medio me gusta con Samu Costa, con Mascarell. Mascarell es un muro atrás. Samu Costa, pues ni hablar, porque es un gran jugador. Y bueno, Darder y Navarro son dos jugadorazos. Y atrás no quiero hablar. Vuelve Maffeo, a ver cómo va a volver, porque sale de una lesión. Valiente y Raillo, pues un muro detrás, y Mojica, un equipazo.
Sale con esta formación. Yagoba ya lo dijo en la entrevista previa al partido de hoy, que según el partido, que según la situación que se dé, ya lo vimos en el último partido ante el Atlético de Madrid, puede cambiar, puede variar de formación. ¿Te gusta esta formación para el partido ante el Osasuna,
y
no?
bueno, yo la verdad que tuve la suerte de esta semana, conocí a Muriqui, donde yo entreno, pues su hijo va al colegio y empezó a jugar, y así hablé un poco, y él está consciente que necesita gol. Y la verdad que me gustaría todo mi apoyo a Muriqui, porque la verdad que es una estrella del Mallorca, y lo vamos a apoyar de aquí porque necesita este gol.
Por supuesto, toda la afición apoyando a Vedat y a todo el equipo, porque ya dejó Yagoba Arrasate que era igual de importante marcar que dejar la portería a cero, que son las dos cosas iguales de importantes. Es verdad que marcando goles se gana, pero también sí que te marquen. Por lo tanto, ya dijo Yagoba que lo importante eran tanto que no nos marquen como marcar nosotros. Eso lo dijo Yagoba en la rueda de prensa previa al partido de hoy. Vamos a escuchar qué ha dicho en los micrófonos de nuestro compañero Damián hace nada, un ratito, ¿eh?
No, es la segunda vez que te enfrentas a Osasuna desde que saliste. Sentimientos especiales, imagino.
Sí, se hace todo muy raro, ¿no? Después de 6 años, pues sobre todo la semana, ¿no?, de analizar al rival, que no lo considero como rival. Ahora verles, saludarles, que tenía ganas también, pero bueno, a partir de mañana les deseo lo mejor, pero hoy es un partido muy importante, especial sí, pero importante también.
Y un partido además con muchos alicientes entre dos equipos no solo parejos en la tabla, sino con semejanzas en cuanto al aspecto de juego se refiere, ¿no?
Sí, dos equipos reconocibles, en algunas cosas nos parecemos, estamos en un momento de la temporada que es importante sumar. Nosotros venimos de una mala racha y todo pasa por hoy. Yo creo que ganar hoy cambiaría nuestra perspectiva y pondríamos la primera piedra para hacer una buena segunda vuelta.
Dos aspectos en cuanto al 11. El primero, vuelta a esa línea de 4 en defensa con Maffeo recuperado.
Sí, una buena noticia que esté Maffeo y bueno, volvemos a jugar de 4 como el último partido aquí contra el Betis, a ver si le damos continuidad a ese primer tiempo que hicimos contra el Betis.
Y también contra el Betis se jugó con esa triple media punta, ¿no? Robert, Dani, Darder, imagino que buscando, ¿no? Lo que se generó en la primera mitad.
Sí, de ser dominadores, de ser dinámicos, de más que estar, de aparecer y luego algo más de presencia con Muri arriba, ¿no?
Ya, muchas gracias y suerte.
Vale, gracias.
Ahí están las palabras de Diego Arrasate, que él mismo lo decía, ¿no? Es su ex equipo y no lo ve como un rival. Una curiosidad que nos pudo contar Yagoba en el podcast, y Damián, tú seguramente te vas a recordar, que dijo Yagoba que, bueno, cuando se enfrenta bueno, cuando tiene que preparar el partido, ¿no? Va pensando que aún estaba etérico en Osasuna. Nos comentó que era raro, ¿no? El hecho de tantos años en un sitio y luego cambiar. Dale, Damián, el 11 de Osasuna. ¿Con qué 11 sale hoy Vicente Moreno? No escuchamos a Damián, no sé si se puede arreglar, pero bueno, mientras miramos de arreglar esto, Jovan, te pregunto, debe ser complicado el hecho de tantos años en un sitio, en un club, porque bueno, Yagoba llevaba mucho tiempo en Osasuna, le tiene muchísimo cariño a la afición, al estadio, al club, y debe ser raro, ¿no? A la hora de preparar un partido contra tu ex equipo. Tú que estuviste en Atlético de Madrid un tiempo y luego jugar contra el Mallorca debe ser raro, ¿no?
Sí, raro y difícil, pero él es profesional y lo que quiere es que gane. Entonces,
hombre, por supuesto.
Es normal, tiene que mirar a él mismo. Pero por otro lado, ¿sabes lo que a mí me gustaría ver? Cómo la afición va a responder cuando sale Budimir. Porque
también
Budimir
es verdad, ¿eh?
Es gran jugador, pero no salió bien. Y a ver cómo la afición va a responder y siempre cuando toque el balón. A ver qué dice.
Budimir,
¿Le va a apoyar y aplaudir o le va a pitar? ¿Qué crees tú?
Yo creo que la afición mallorquista lo va a aplaudir. Yo creo que
Vamos a ver, la verdad. Bueno, no lo sé.
Yo creo que nunca fallan a la cita contra exjugadores.
Porque la verdad, él nos metió en aquel partido contra Depor, metió gol y ha hecho grandes cosas, pero bueno, luego Mallorca bajó.
El crecimiento de Budimir, exacto, ha sido cuando estaba en
Pero bueno, es muy curioso.
Estaremos atentos, ¿eh? Pues ahora sí que tenemos a Damián. ¿Qué nos contaba, Damián?
No, pues precisamente, Llorens, íbamos a dar a conocer el 11 de Club Atlético Osasuna, dirigido por un viejo conocido, Vicente Moreno, 3 temporadas en el club, 2 ascensos a segunda y a primera división, y un Club Atlético Osasuna que viene de perder su enfrentamiento de Copa del Rey frente a la Real Sociedad entre semanas en los cuartos de final, pero de ganar su enfrentamiento liguero, precisamente también frente a la Real Sociedad. Y es un dato importante porque el conjunto navarro llevaba hasta 9 partidos consecutivos sin conocer la victoria en Liga. Rompió esa mala racha, como decimos, en ese último enfrentamiento del pasado fin de semana, aunque también hay que decir que lejos de El Sadar, al menos en Liga, no se está mostrando seguramente del todo fructífero que le gustaría a su afición, porque únicamente ha ganado un partido y fue del pasado mes de octubre, precisamente también contra la Real Sociedad. Dicho esto, por ejemplo, ganó en Copa del Rey en San Mamés, así que no por ello, no porque en Liga lleve malos números fuera de casa, va a ser un rival ni mucho menos asequible para el día de hoy. Así que con todo, Club Atlético Osasuna, que sale con también un 11 bastante reconocible, formado por Sergio Herrera en portería, línea de 4 atrás con Boyomo y Catena como pareja de centrales, Juan Cruz y Jesús Areso en los costados, tribote para Aimar Oroz, Torró y Moncayola, y arriba, atención a ese tridente de ataque, Brian Zaragoza en la izquierda, Rubén García en la derecha, ambos máximos asistentes de Club Atlético Osasuna, y arriba el jugador del que estabais hablando, ex mallorquinista, ahora mismo cuarto máximo goleador de la Liga, ante Budimir, 15 goles contando todas las competiciones, 12 en Liga. Un Osasuna que únicamente ha viajado con una ausencia, la de Raúl García de Aro, y vamos a escuchar las palabras de precisamente nuestro antiguo entrenador Vicente Moreno, que valoraba así el estado de forma del equipo, sobre todo cómo estaba el estado anímico tras esa derrota en Copa del Rey, y hablaba de un partido con muchos alicientes. Lo escuchamos.
Sí, pues hombre, es verdad que no ha habido mucho tiempo, con lo cual iba a decir los primeros días, pero los primeros días estamos todavía en los primeros días, ¿no? Yo diría las primeras horas sí, pues lo normal, de dolor, de rabia, pero a medida que han ido pasando las horas, pues focalizando toda esa rabia en lo inmediato que es la Liga y el partido del lunes. Entonces otra vez el foco en el partido, toda la atención, que además, pues bueno, con ese condicionante primero especial, creo que para todos, pues el hecho de jugar contra un equipo donde está Yagoba, esto es así, y luego para mí también, ¿no? Que vuelvo, bueno, tengo esa sensación de volver a casa, donde pues pude estar 3 años, además 3 años que vivimos cosas muy importantes y evidentemente pues es un partido especial y difícil, porque luego el Mallorca, pues bueno, ha ido creciendo mucho a medida que han ido pasando los años. Ahora mismo es un equipo importante, que además está haciendo muy buena temporada, está ahí también con 30 puntos y hombre, pues va a ser un partido difícil. Aparte vienen de una racha de resultados que no es la que entiendo que querrían, con lo cual, aparte conozco muchos jugadores de ellos que son competitivos también, como son los nuestros, y bueno, pues van a querer también ganar el partido, ¿no? Así que preveo un partido difícil y muy competido.
Las palabras de Vicente Moreno, el ex entrenador mallorquinista, también otro hombre
sí.
que seguramente la afición lo va a recibir con aplausos después de los buenos momentos, como él dijo que había vivido aquí en Somos, y un equipo que ya ha presentado el 11 titular, Damián lo acaba de desmenuzar, y que viene de ganar en Liga ante la Real Sociedad por 2-1, y un partido entre semana de Copa del Rey que pierde ante la Real Sociedad por 2-0. ¿Qué te parece cómo llega el equipo? Porque es verdad que el Osasuna pues había pasado por uno de esos baches que habíamos comentado al principio, que pasan muchos equipos en la Liga. Lo había pasado, parecía que había solucionado esos problemas con esa victoria ante la Real. En Copa vuelven a perder. Partido trampa, ¿eh? Dos equipos que necesitan victorias, dos equipos igualados en la competición. Jovan, ¿qué te parece?
Bueno, un equipo muy competitivo. Yo me acuerdo del partido hace un par de semanas en el Bilbao contra Bilbao, donde ganaron en la Copa y hicieron un partidazo.
Sí.
Entonces un equipo muy trabajador, no tiene tantas estrellas. Menos a Budimir, los demás son jugadores. Yo creo que nuestra plantilla es mucho mejor que la suya. Y lo que pienso hay que tener cuidado porque es un equipo en racha y sobre todo, yo no sé cómo, pero hoy vuelve Brian Zaragoza,
había estado,
que es un jugadorazo y con él es otro equipo.
Sí,
que tiene mucha velocidad por la banda, desborda, sobre todo cuando tiene mucho espacio y hay que tener cuidado.
Arriba yo creo
porque
que
en la primera vuelta, antes de la lesión, ha estado a un nivel enorme. Me acuerdo un partido contra Barcelona, ha machacado la defensa de Barcelona. Entonces hay que tener cuidado. Por otro lado, también no sabemos cómo va a llegar, porque él llevaba 2-3 meses lesionado, pero es un jugadorazo. Y por otro lado, Budimir está en racha, metió 12-13 goles esta temporada. Hay que tener cuidado, a veces se parece ausente, no aparezca y de repente un centro y te remata y te mete gol.
Tú mismo lo has dicho, hay que estar con cuidado con Budimir, que es el máximo goleador de los Osasuna, con 12 goles es lo que lleva en Liga, y el otro jugador que tú has dicho, ¿no? Brian Zaragoza, máximo asistente con 5 asistencias, pero luego también podemos estar con cuidado con Rubén García, Aymar Oroz, Lucas Torró, Moncayola en la defensa. Hay muchos jugadores, yo creo que Osasuna y Mallorca son dos equipos muy igualados, tanto en jugadores como en calidad. Lo mismo se está demostrando ahí en la clasificación, noveno, décimo, el Osasuna que va noveno, el Mallorca que va décimo. Los últimos 5 partidos de estos dos equipos, Osasuna viene de perder 2 partidos, empatar 2 partidos y ganar el último. El Mallorca viene de ganar 2 partidos y de perder los últimos 3. Son los últimos 5 partidos de estos dos equipos. Como podemos ver, imágenes de los porteros por parte del equipo visitante haciendo calentamiento. Ahora vemos a Dominic Grave, el guardameta que hoy va a guardar la portería del Mallorca. Y si os parece, vamos a repasar el último partido del Mallorca ante el Atlético de Madrid, que no fue del todo malo, pero se terminó perdiendo por 2-0 con gol de Samuel Lino en el 26 y de Antoine Griezmann en el 93. El partido ante el Atlético de Madrid en el Riyadh Air Metropolitano. Ahí arrancaba el partido con minuto de silencio por Santos Campana y un Atlético de Madrid que yo te digo que la primera parte estuvo bastante igualada, no lo hizo del todo mal el Mallorca, aguantó bien y tampoco no creo exceso peligro en los primeros minutos. Es verdad que por donde más daño hicieron, esa fue la primera de Sorloth, fue por la izquierda. El Atlético de Madrid, por esa banda izquierda donde más lo intentaron. Ahí veamos la cabalgada, ese era el gol, otra vez por la izquierda de Samulino en el 26. Fue
le dejaron solo.
Sí.
Bueno, antes del gol pues hubo una pérdida, no sé de quién era, y el equipo estaba descolocado. Mira, en un contraataque 4 más o menos, mira, 5 contra 3. Es normal que te creen ocasión.
Importante, bueno, perdón, Jovan, lo que tú has dicho, que en Copa del Rey ya nos pasó, perdimos unos cuantos balones. En medio del campo es importante mirar de no arriesgar en según qué pase.
No arriesgar y no perder balón. Y si pierdes, tiene que cortar la jugada o hacer una falta o parar de otra manera. Porque la verdad que la primera vuelta no hemos tenido este tipo de errores. Pero este año, bueno, el mes de enero, lo primero de goles contra Pontevedra pues llegan después de 2 pérdidas. Me parece Villarreal nos meten 2-3 goles también de las pérdidas. Atlético Bilbao también. Entonces yo creo que se ha trabajado esta semana y yo creo que los jugadores están conscientes de que después de la pérdida tienen que o intentar recuperar el balón lo más pronto posible o hacer una falta, que no dejan al rival que le pillen contraataque.
Ahí veíamos esa tarjeta amarilla para el jugador del Atlético de Madrid. Ya te digo, una primera parte bastante igualada. Hay otro larguero del Mallorca, incluso dos. Puso el guante ahí Jano Black, que hizo una grandísima actuación. Otra vez, otra del Mallorca. Esa fue buenísima. Se marchó arriba por los pelos. Se ponía las manos en la cabeza después de esa última acción. Otro centro maravilloso. Otro remate, ahí sí que es verdad
mala suerte, porque
remate forzado.
Normalmente Muriqui en este tipo de ocasiones pues mete gol.
Es verdad que fue un remate un poco forzado, era complicado.
Hemos tenido último media hora con los cambios y esto ha mejorado muchísimo Mallorca. Yo creo que
y aquí de fortuna donde se la lleva el Atlético de Madrid. Ya entró a Griezmann con una maniobra espectacular de crack, picando el balón, complicada y difícil para
pero era 1 minuto 90, muchos jugadores en la parte contraria y nos quedamos con 2-3 y nos pillaron en contraataque.
Perfecto. Salir al terreno de juego, un terreno de juego que está en perfectas condiciones, un terreno de juego que está increíble, Jovan. Lo primero que has hecho en el momento que te has llegado a decir qué bonito está el estadio hoy,
Santi, voy a ir a ti, ¿vale? Dale jugadores, Santi, en el campo. Ahora sí voy contigo. Vale, Felipe, también puedo ir a ti, si quiero. Felipe, voy a ti. Vale, coche. estás pinchado, ¿vale? Santi, vete al Mallorca, por favor. Plan secuencia, ¿vale? Que estás pinchado. Vete dónde a cortos. Estoy muy bajo, Carlos, ¿no? Vale, Santi, estás fuera.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to tonight's evening. I am your host here tonight. My name is Daniel Armstrong, and I hope everyone is having a wonderful night. Today, we have a very, very interesting kickoff. We have Real Mallorca up against Osasuna here at the Estadi de Son Moix. Now, last time out for Real Mallorca, they did face Atlético de Madrid at the Air Metropolitano, where they did manage to lose 2-0 with Samuel Lino scoring the first goal in the 26th minute. And of course, and then Antoine Griezmann scoring the second for Atlético de Madrid in the 93rd minute. Now, despite the result for last time out for Real Mallorca, the performance was definitely looking a lot better out. Now, it's no doubt that Real Mallorca will definitely need the win here tonight, as it has been 5 losses in a row for Real Mallorca so far. They've not managed to yet get a win in these last few fixtures. It's definitely been a struggle for them, but looking last time out for the last performance, it was definitely a positive, I could say, comparing it to recent games. And of course, despite the result, despite the disappointment of the result, as I said, I think it was good performance from the team overall. It definitely looked a lot better than their other recent results. You know, looking at the recent games against Real Betis last time out here at Son Moix, and then looking at Madrid and all these other games and the Villarreal one, it's been poor. It's been very, very poor from Real Mallorca so far. But I think against Atlético de Madrid, at least it was a positive coming out of there because, as I said, I think they performed a lot better in that match than recent matches. So, despite not getting the 3 points, at least you can take a positive from that match. As I said, if you did watch it, I think performance-wise it was good. It was a good game. And of course, González, the 19-year-old Mallorquin, did make his amazing and unexpected debut for the club. A player who played for Mallorca his whole life. He was in the B team and he worked his way up. And now he did make his debut here just the other night against Atlético de Madrid at the Air Wanda Metropolitano. But as I said, if you did tune in, if you did watch it, it was a good performance from Real Mallorca. I definitely think it was. It was different from the others. They looked sharper. They looked a lot better. They couldn't manage to get goals. Something that they're struggling with recently is scoring goals. Matter of fact, they've scored a total amount of 0 goals in the last 5 matches. So it's something they're definitely struggling with a lot recently. I think recent performances, they've been poor. The team displays not look good. I think everything has looked fairly bad from the offense to the defense. But the main problem has definitely been scoring goals. I mean, 0 goals scored within the last 5. You know, you could definitely start to ask questions there with the offensive side. So you may think, you know, what's going on? Where's the problem? Do they need a change? I definitely think so. I definitely think something needs to change up there here tonight. But of course, we do have Vilamuriki starting up front up here tonight, all on his own. No Kailarin starting here tonight, which strange, despite him being the maximum goal scorer for the club this season. He's got 5 goals to his name. Even so, you know, I think they need to look for something different up front, a new approach, something different. And I think the 3 points for Real Mallorca here tonight are definitely a must. If you do look at the stats last time out for Real Mallorca, it was 47 possession for Real Mallorca and 53 towards Atlético de Madrid. So possession-wise, definitely not bad at all. But taking a look at the shots here, Real Mallorca did have 10 shots and only 1 shot on target out of those whole 10. Atletico Madrid had 17 shots with 5 on target. In general, poor shooting from both sides. But, you know, if you want to get goals, you can't afford to have 1 shot on target out of 10. So, as I said, you got to start to ask questions. Looking at both of these teams' last results, Real Mallorca have won 0 matches out of the last 5, and Osasuna have won 2 out of their last 5. Of course, check this out. Mallorca haven't won a match since 2024, December the 12th. So it's been about 2 months since Real Mallorca have yet won a match. Going into this 2025 year, they've not won a single match. So it's something they'll be desperate here for tonight. I think it's such an important one for the teams, for the players. You know, some people might argue this is not a big game, but it definitely is here for Real Mallorca. And without a doubt, for Osasuna. So a very, very, very important game for both of these teams. Now, last time out for Osasuna, they faced Real Sociedad in the Copa del Rey quarterfinals. It was at the Real Arena where Real Sociedad won 2-0, scoring both goals within the space of just 10 minutes against Osasuna. Muguruza scored in the 21st and Brais Mendes scored in the 31st. So both of those goals were in the space in the 10 minutes, and then the game ended 2-0 with Real Sociedad ended up taking the win in the quarter-final Copa del Rey. So Osasuna coming back from quite an important match, quite a heavy defeat. And you will think, could it be blocking them mentally? How will they be feeling after that? And of course, Mallorca, as I said, coming back from 5 losses in a row, playing home here tonight in front of these fans, they'll definitely be desperate for a win here. But don't get ahead of yourself. Both of these teams need the 3 points just as equally as much as the other teams do. As I said, Real Mallorca currently sitting in 10th place in the league, where they did end the year off with 30 points. And ever since they struggled to get a win going into this new year. Of course, Real Sociedad and Girona only just 1 point in front of them. So definitely not still out of the 6th place race. If Real Mallorca get a win here tonight, they could definitely manage to still keep up with them. But as I said, they just can't afford to drop any more points. They're sitting at 6th place. They dropped all the way down to 10th. As I said, they are only 1 point behind these two teams, so it's definitely not out for them. And Osasuna are just above Real Mallorca, sitting on that 9th place spot, also with 30 points, and also a game behind the other teams like Mallorca. So they're head and head going into this one. Whoever wins here tonight goes above the other team. So a very, very, very important match for both of these sides. Now, if you take a look at the screen, we're going to take a look at Osasuna's last match, as I just mentioned, against Real Sociedad in the Copa del Rey quarterfinals, where they did manage to lose 2-0. If you did miss that, you can look at the screen and catch it up here on the highlights. Of course, talking about this match, the last match before this Copa del Rey final, the last LaLiga game for Osasuna was also against Real Sociedad, where Osasuna did take home the win, winning 2-1. And that was just 4 days before this Copa del Rey match. So, of course, they did play at the Estadio El Sadar, which, for those who don't know, is the Osasuna stadium. And it was 2-1 in total, and Ante Budimir scored both goals for Osasuna. What a player that man is. Talking about him here tonight, he is starting up front here tonight for Osasuna. As you can see, a poor giveaway there from the Osasuna defenders. As I mentioned, if you want to take a look at the highlights, just look at the screen now. You can watch Osasuna's last time out in the Copa del Rey, where they got knocked out in the quarterfinals. But talking about Ante Budimir, he is currently the maximum goal scorer for Osasuna. A massive, massive player for Osasuna. The player scoring all the goals for him, you could say. He has actually scored 12 goals in the La Liga season so far, making him the 4th highest goal scorer in the league this season. A very dangerous man up front, a player that you just can't afford to give any space or any opportunities, because he will put it in the back of the net. Such a dangerous player. And looking at this lineup here tonight for Osasuna and for Real Mallorca, He's the man that Real Mallorca need to put all their men on. Just make sure he doesn't get any space. Make sure he doesn't get any room because he is the man scoring all the goals for Osasuna, you could say. Not anyone is remotely close to him. So as I said, if they can just stop Ante Budimir here tonight, then, Real Mallorca definitely stand a massive chance at winning. But given their recent form, they're definitely going to need to go into this match wanting those 3 points. I think Real Mallorca will be more hyped than ever to get these 3 points. It is so important that they get the win here tonight. As I said, Osasuna not doing too bad recently, won 2 out of their last 5. As I just mentioned now, they are sitting just above Mallorca, same amount of points, same amount of games played. So whoever wins here tonight does take a free gap point on the other team and goes up the table 2 positions all the way up to that 7th place. And if Real Mallorca won a shot at any type of European football, whether it's Conference League or Europa League, then it's no doubt about it. They need the win here tonight. It's so important that Real Mallorca go into this one with all the motivation, all the spirit they can. And, on a Monday at 9 p.m., most people are either going home after work, coming out. It's late, So it's going to be hard to get the stadium full here, but the fans, if this team has ever needed their fans, now is the time. I don't think, these supporters have been so good this season. There's no doubt about it. Anywhere they've gone, they've been helping them. So this match here is going to be a very important one. Now we're going to take a look at the lineups here from this Real Mallorca side. In the nets, we have Dominic Grave looking at the center backs. They have Antonio Arroyo and Martin Valgent at left back. They have Johan Mojica at right back. They have Pablo Maffeo, who's just recently come back from injury, so might not be at his sharpest points. Real Mallorca are playing with 2 center defensive mids, looking at Samu Costa and Omar Mascarey. Now, at center attacking mid, just in front of them, they have the man himself, Dani Rodriguez. Looking at their left mid, they have Sergi Darder. At right mid, they're looking at Robert Navarro. And up front, they have Velat Muriki. A very dangerous side from this Real Mallorca squad here. As I said, looking to get those 3 points. They'll be starting the best of their best out here tonight. And if we do look at the Osasuna side, we are not to sleep on them at all. Looking at the goalkeeper here for Real Osasuna is Herrera, who is actually ranked 2nd in the most saves per match. He's got an average of 3.6 saves per match. So Herrera, a very dangerous goalkeeper, a hard keeper to score against. And of course, Real Mallorca is something that they're struggling with this season. It's scoring goals. As I said, 0 goals in their last 5, and they're facing up against one of the 2nd best goalkeeper in the league, the 2nd ranked for the most saves. So it's definitely going to be a challenge scoring goals here for Real Mallorca tonight. One positive I can say about Real Mallorca this tonight, they are, in my opinion, defensively a very decent team. In general, of course, as I said, recent form has been poor from all sides, but in general, a very good defensive side and a hard side to beat while playing at home. So hopefully enough to stop Ante Budimir, who is starting up front. On the left back, you have Zaragoza. On right wing, you have Ruben Garcia. Looking at the center mids for Osasuna, they have Oroz Toro and Moncayola. And then the defenders here for Osasuna are Cruz at left back, Boyomo and Catena center backs, and Arrezo at the right back. So both of these sides starting with a very strong lineup here. So it's a must-win from both of these sides, I'd say, and especially for Real Mallorca. No question about it. Now, if you take a look at the screen here, you can take a look at Real Mallorca's last match that they did play here at the Estadio de Somos. The last match they played up against Osasuna, which was quite a while back ago. It was actually all the way back out in August, where Real Mallorca last played Osasuna at home. So quite a while ago. And Real Mallorca did take home the win on that match. But looking at their last recent matchups between these two sides, Mallorca have only won one, Osasuna have won two, and the other two have been draws. So quite close, you could say, in general from these sides. But as I said, the last time Real Mallorca played against Osasuna out here at Estadio de Somos was all the way back in December 2023, where Real Mallorca kept the 3 points at home, winning 3-2. Dani Rodriguez and Antonio Rayo did score in those games, and they are starting here tonight. So could they do it again? Who knows? We will see in these matches. Now, if we're talking about the last time these two sides face each other just at all, it was back in August at the Estadio El Sadar, where Osasuna managed to get the win. They kept the 3 points at home, winning only just 1-0 with Ruben Garcia scoring the only goal. He did score in the 55th minute, but in general, the two mix-ups between these two sides, the two clashes, has been fairly equal. But as I said, if we're talking about the last time they played here at Stade de Somos, it was a win for Real Mallorca. But of course, we were looking at a completely different side. We're looking at a side that got all the way to the Copa del Rey final and had an amazing season that year, ending the season off with 50 points. They were a completely different team. They had a different manager. It's not the same team that we're looking at last time out, but still some similar faces. As I said, Dani Rodriguez and Antonio Rayo both scored, and they're both still here, starting here tonight. So hopefully they can help push the team on with their experience playing last time out against these two sides. Interesting fact, actually, from Real Mallorca is in their last 7 home games, they have managed to pick up 2 red cards. So something that they need to avoid out here tonight is red cards. Something that they just can't seem to keep on avoiding, unfortunately, for Real Mallorca. So it's something they definitely need to sort out. But as I said, a completely different team back then. They have completely new faces. As I said, Jan Salas, who's a young player, he's here tonight, who made his debut the other night up against Atletico de Madrid. He's here, and I hope to see some more minutes from him. A promising player, promising talent. Love to see him. We do have David Lopez on the bench too, who is the Mallorquin 21-year-old centre-back. He has just come back from loan from Burgos when he got loaned out that season in 2023. Of course, talking about this matchup, the manager when these last two sides faced each other at Somos was actually Jacob Arrasate for Osasuna, and now he's back here playing the same match but with the other team. He's playing with Real Mallorca. If you took a look at the screen, you can have a look at the images from the pitch here at Somos right now, where they are doing a bit of a fire show, a bit of a walkout, showing all the supports that Real Mallorca have here tonight, as I do think they will need it. And we're going to take a quick break so you can look at these images, and we will be back soon. Now we're just a few seconds away from kickoff here. We have a very, very, very exciting matchup. The atmosphere in here is absolutely buzzing. You can see all the fans from the Real Mallorca Stadium. And not just that, you can also see the away fans for Osasuna here. You can see the man there, Jacob Arrasate, going to say hi to his ex-teammates. Of course, he was at Osasuna just last year out until he made the move here to Real Mallorca. Now we're just a few seconds away from kickoff. The atmosphere in here is buzzing. In case you missed it, they did a little fire show too to show the support that these Real Mallorca players need here tonight, as they have been through a bit of a bad period here, and they have tried to pack the stadium as much as possible. As I said, they need all the support possible for this match. It's a must-win match here for Real Mallorca. They need to stay concentrated, stay in the league, stay high up. I mean, I have no doubt that they're going to stay in the league, but stay high up within the higher positions and hopefully fight for a chance, a possibility of any type of European football. And if they can do that, then it would be massive for them, of course. And you know what else is massive? The low taper fade. So we are just a few seconds away from getting this match forward, and what a match we have waiting for us. As I said, both of these teams with a very, very strong lineup here. Taking a look at the VAR referees here tonight. We are just a few seconds away from kickoff, and boy, what a match we have on our hands here tonight. Of course, when you do play on a Monday at 9 p.m., it's not the easiest to fill up the stadium. People at work, people are all types of places, so trying to get the stadium packed here is not an easy one. And now we have kicked off the match here at this stadium. And now the match is underway. We have a very, very exciting 90 minutes up ahead of us. Now Real Mallorca going right into it, pressing right away. As I said, the stadium's not going to look as packed as usual due to the schedule of this match, the time, the day. But Real Mallorca have tried his best, and hopefully they can feel the support here tonight that they'll need. I have no doubt in my mind that they'll give their everything to get the 3 points here, trying to play the through ball into Muriqi. Muriqi does break it down, but it is given offside. If there is one thing Velat Muriqi is good at, it's bringing the ball down and taking a touch. He's just so good at those type of plays that I think Real Mallorca want to make the most of that here tonight. I've rarely seen Velat Muriqi not able to take a touchdown and bring it down. He's just so good when it comes to doing those type of things. Osasuna have also not managed to keep a clean sheet in 8 matches now. But of course, they do have Herrera in net, who is the second best ranked goalkeeper for making saves in matches in the LaLiga division. So you start to ask questions about the defenders there for Osasuna. The goalkeeper doing his job, but maybe the defender's not doing so well. Now here come Real Mallorca. Lovely ball into Navarro. Navarro's going to put in the cross. Cross has just gone way too wide. Mojica tries to bring it down, but he's not able to. Now Osasuna on the break. But it's not going to be possible. Real Mallorca recovered the ball right away. Trying to find the through ball into Muriqi. Muriqi puts in the low cross, but it's just cut out there by Osasuna. Now, as I said, Jacob Arrasate will know this team better than anyone, as it is his ex-team coming from there just last year. Of course, despite Real Mallorca being a defensive side, they have also conceded 13 goals in their last 5 matches, which is not an impressive number. You've got to say quite a high amount of goals conceded there from Real Mallorca. They're not usually that type of team to concede a lot, but recent form has definitely not been great. I just think they had the wrong start going into 2025. Now here's Pablo Maffeo is going to play a lovely through ball there. Robert Navarro's just going to slow it down, play it back. Here's Pablo Maffeo on the edge of the box. Tries to put in the cross. Osasuna clear it right away, wasting no time. Trying to put in the cross there, Samu Costa. And it's going to be a corner for Real Mallorca. The first corner of the match here in these first 4 to 5 minutes. I definitely think this is a match that Real Mallorca just want to go all out on. No holding back. I just think they need to give their everything in this match. I think if they can get that win that they need, that they could get back into it. But until they get that win, I feel like they'll struggle. And I think it's definitely a possibility here tonight for them. The corner is just no good. It's going to be a goal kick for Osasuna now. Now Real Mallorca is going to take the second corner. Put in the cross. Nobody could get on the edge of it, and it goes back out here. Nobody got a single touch on it, so it is going to be a goal kick for Osasuna. Goalkeeper's going to take it quickly now. Of course, we're definitely not looking at the same Real Mallorca we did see a few months ago, or that we did see last season. It's not the same Real Mallorca. Because I had no doubt in my mind if it was the same Real Mallorca, then they definitely wouldn't be in the position that they're at right now. Jacob Arrasate standing, watching his team onwards. Now Osasuna are going to take the throw in. They're just playing it in Real Mallorca's half for now. Real Mallorca, I'd say, started with quite a high rhythm so far. Definitely been good within these first 5 to 6 minutes. But as I did mention earlier, definitely plenty of options on the bench for Real Mallorca and for Osasuna, you could say. Pablo Maffeo, who's also starting here. He of course, just come back from injury. And of course, when players come back from injury, they don't tend to be at their best. But he'll need to put in a performance tonight to bring home these 3 points for the team. Now Osasuna not rushing at all, just playing it back into their center backs. He's going to play a lovely through ball into Zaragoza. He's just going to bring it down and take it forward. Zaragoza, definitely a player with quality on that wing. A player that I would argue you don't want to give too much space. But I think the main man you need to keep an eye on is definitely Ante Budimir. So many goals this season for Osasuna, Ante Budimir. They can't afford to give him any type of space. They can't afford to give any type of errors to this player. Pablo Maffeo doing very well there to fight the ball. And it's going to be a free kick for Real Mallorca. I think when it comes to 1v1s, Pablo Maffeo is one of the best players in this squad at defending these type of 1v1 situations. He just does so well. I'd say he's one of the best in the league, actually. Just out against Real Madrid, he did so well up against Vinicius when it was 1 versus 1. He's just such a good player and not letting people dribble past him. Now here's Boyomo with the ball. Herrera's just going to clear up, tries to bring it to Zaragoza. He can't manage to bring on the touch. It's going to be a throw-in for Real Mallorca. Osasuna giving the ball away there very easily. As I did mention, Osasuna's defense definitely not the best, but their goalkeeper, on the other hand, one of the best we've seen in the league so far. 3.6 average saves per match. An impressive number, you could say, there from Herrera. Now Boyomo's going to play the long through ball. Osasuna going to break on the counter-attack here. Arrezo just taking it down the wing on his own. He plays it back. Now here's Arrezo again on that right-hand side. Gayola's going to try and put in the cross. He puts it very second post. Zaragoza gets on the edge of it. Pablo Maffeo defending him. Tries to put in the cross again. Real Mallorca cleared the ball there, and Real Mallorca recovered the ball. Samu Costa trying to get out of that tight space and gives away a free kick. Now Osasuna get a free kick in Real Mallorca's half. He just steps on the back of his heel there. It doesn't look intentional, but he does hit him. Most players would dive in that situation, I have no doubt about it. Looking at this Osasuna team, it just looks like they have some parts that are just so good and others that they really need to work on. They have some players that have massive amounts of talents, but it's just their bad sides that let them down the most. They just have some players with some of the highest stats in the league. You know, as I said, the man up front, Ante Budimir, you know, fourth maximum goal scorer in the league. And then you have the goalkeeper who's the second ranked for the most saves. So they definitely have some impressive players on that side, but it's just as a team that they struggle the most with. They also haven't kept a clean sheet in the last 8 matches. And not keeping a clean sheet in 8 matches, you definitely have to start to ask questions about the defenders there. You could say because of the keeper, but with those type of stats that he has, I really don't think it's on him now. Real Madrid are going to switch it down the right-hand side. Pablo Maffeo is going to take a touch to bring it down. Pablo Maffeo tries to put in the cross. Looks like he was looking for Muriqi there, but the cross just went too wide. Lovely touch there from Pablo Maffeo to bring it down. Despite him just coming back from injury, he's definitely looking sharp so far. One thing these two teams do have in common is that most of them create their attack with crosses in from the wings. Statistically, two of the teams that put in the most crosses and get goals from it in the league. So very similar when it comes to that attacking style play. Both teams not very used to playing through the middle. Both teams that love to put in crosses from the left and right hand sides. Now Osasuna. Here come Osasuna trying to get that aerial attack. Couldn't make it work. Poor clearance there from Real Mallorca. Now Torros with the ball here is not sure what to do. Plays it through. Arrezo's going to try and put in the cross. It's cleared here by Real Mallorca. Here's Zaragoza who picks up the rebound. Can't make it work. But they did manage to pick up a corner from it, despite first corner here for Osasuna in this match. It's 3 corners in total so far. First corner for Osasuna. When it comes to aerial play, Real Madrid is definitely one of their stronger suits, defending aerial plays and attacking aerial plays, but they are struggling to score goals recently. Now Osasuna going to put in the corner. Real Madrid managed to clear it. There's no danger from there. Now here's Arrezo. Osasuna playing a lot down that right-hand side so far. Lovely scare there from Boyomo. Tries to play the through ball into Zaragoza on that left-hand side. Now Zaragoza is going to take on Pablo Mafio. Lovely dribbling there. Tries to take the shot off Zaragoza on his right-hand foot, but just had a bit too much of an angle there. So lovely effort from Zaragoza. As I said, definitely a player with a lot of quality there. A player who's going to create a lot of danger. Just manages to take past Pablo Mafio and dribble past one more, but the shot, he was just too angled to take that shot on there, I think. But it was a lovely effort there. Now Real Madrid are going to play short. Trying to play the long ball into Muriqi. Muriqi can't make it work. Zaragoza picks it back up. Lovely play here from Osasuna. Quick play football. Just looks like he's surrounded by players, but he still managed to create it work. Here's Osasuna in the Real Mallorca box. Dangerous effort there from Osasuna. They're definitely managing to pick up the rhythm a little bit here now. Osasuna looking better in these last 5 minutes, I'd say. Real Mallorca just want to lock out. Make sure they don't fall asleep too early. Trying to put in the cross, and it's blocked here by Johan Mojica. And it's going to be another corner for Osasuna. It's the second corner for Osasuna in this match here. We're about 16 minutes into this match now. 2 corners for both sides so far. I'd say it's been very equal so far. I'd say the first 5 minutes, Real Madrid were looking better. And I'd say these last 5 minutes, Osasuna look better. So, equal sides so far from both of these teams. The corner's no good. It's going to be another corner for Osasuna. Corner was just crossed too low and Real Madrid cleared it. Now Osasuna putting in the corner, getting on the edge of it. And it's another corner for Osasuna here now. That's 4 corners in total for Osasuna. Lovely clearance there from Antonio Rayo. Could have been dangerous. Now Zaragoza to put in the corner for Osasuna. Again, another corner. Zaragoza puts in the corner, very first post, and it's dangerous, but it's cleared on time by Real Mallorca. Osasuna try and finish off the play, and the shot's gone massively wide. It's going to be a goal kick for Real Mallorca. Looking at that quarter, it could have been dangerous there for Real Mallorca. Taking a look at the replay, just no one managed to get it from that first post. And it just fell onto Boyomo there. He just couldn't react on time to get the shot off. And luckily for Real Mallorca, they managed to clear it on time. But it could have been dangerous in that second post there. Now here's Osasuna again with the ball. Real Mallorca losing it very, very quickly. Here's Boyomo. He's going to play it back. Real Mallorca putting on the pressure on this Osasuna defense. Trying not to let them play from at the back. They're going to boot it up. They couldn't manage to make it work. Now Zaragoza has picked up the rebound on that left-hand side and is going to take it through. Lovely through ball there from Zaragoza. But the touch just wasn't good enough. Now here's Robert Navarro. Lovely play there. Here's Muriqi holding it very well. Muriqi tries to switch the pass. Now here's Johan Mojica. He tries to play it through, but it's no good. It's a poor effort. Dani Rodriguez just fouling Boyomo there. It's going to be a free kick for Osasuna in their own half. It actually didn't look like a foul to me whatsoever. The referee did award it. Now Brian Zaragoza on that left-hand side. Now here's Catena. Catena's going to play it through. Catena into Boyomo. Osasuna definitely starting to look like the brighter side here so far. Which is obviously not good news here for Real Mallorca. Now Herrera's going to try and play the long ball, but it's no good. Real Mallorca managing to bring the ball back. And it's handball here from Real Mallorca. Just Dani Rodriguez looks like he handballed it there. I just think these wingers so far for Real Mallorca are not showing up as much as they would want to. I feel like there's not been much going on that Real Mallorca offense that we have seen a lot within the last few matches. But it just looks like the wingers aren't. Just looks like they aren't there. They aren't doing the work. Usually Real Mallorca are a team that love to play through the left-hand and right-hand side wings, putting in crosses, but I'm not seeing them here so far in this match. Now Muriqi takes the touch, tries to play it back, but can't make it work. And again, Real Mallorca giving away the ball. Now here's Cruz. He's going to try and play the through ball into Budimir. The pass just isn't good enough. Lovely ball from Robert Navarro to play Muriqi through. Now Muriqi's through here. Muriqi takes a shot and he just can't make it work. Just looks like he gets shoved in the end there. And it's not going to be a penalty at all. And what a chance that was there from Real Mallorca. Robert Navarro, what a ball there into Muriqi. Muriqi just takes the touch. It just looks like he takes too long. And Boyomo gets there on time. It's such a shame. What an effort that was there from Real Mallorca. And what a ball there from Robert Navarro. Muriqi just takes way too long to get the shot off. Needs to get the shot off quicker. Needs to just take one touch and then hit the shot. But it just looks like he can't seem to get the ball under control and gets nervous. Doesn't get the shot off. Now Real Mallorca are going to put in the corner. Second post into Mojica, who takes the shot. It's a poor shot. Osasuna clear it now. Here's Real Mallorca. Mojica again with the ball on the left-hand side. Tries to put in the cross from afar. Herrera gets it easily. What a chance that was there from Real Mallorca. By far the best chance of the game. And I'm sure Muriqi is going to be thinking about that one if Real Mallorca don't get the win here tonight. Because what a chance that was. Talking about the wingers, I've been saying they've not been doing their job. Well, that right there is what the wingers need to be doing. And it was just a lovely ball there from Robert Navarro to play Muriqi through. It just looks like with Muriqi, he did it all so well. He did the timing well. He was free. He had beat the defender, but it just looks like that last little touch he took, the ball, it sort of bounced on him and it went too far. Taking a look at the replay here, he does well to get through. It just looks like the first touch he takes isn't enough on the ball and the ball slows down too much and then hits his leg again and it goes too far. I just think that little first touch takes too much from him. It feels like he's trying to line up to take the shot too well. And he can't get it off. But again, it's a lovely effort from Real Mallorca there. If they can create more chances like that, then I'm more than sure they can make work. Now Zaragoza putting in a lovely cross. but it is cleared by Osasuna. Arreso trying to put in the cross right into the hands of Dominic Grave. Muriqi never usually one to miss those type of occasions. Usually a player who, when he has the ball in front of the net, you know he's not going to miss it. It's, I'd say, what he's best at: scoring goals, striking, getting his head on it. So it's strange for him to miss something like that. Definitely the best chance of the match so far. Yeah, definitely the best chance we've seen in this match. Now here's Robert Navarro. He's going to play it free. It's lovely play here from Real Mallorca. Now Robert Navarro down that right-hand side tries to put in the cross, and it's blocked. Dani Rodriguez is going to pick it up, put in the cross again. Osasuna managed to clear it. Real Mallorca claiming a handball here. Muriqi trying to get on the edge of it. And there's so much stuff going on here. Sergi Darder just claiming it was a handball. Sergi Darder gets the volley off. Claims it was a handball. Taking a look at the replay. Definitely doesn't look like a handball to me, but Sergi Darder just claiming it. He takes the shot off on the edge of the box and it hits the Osasuna player. But doesn't look like a penalty to me at all. Just hits Torro. It looks like it just hits his sort of shoulder area. He has his hands together. Definitely not a penalty. But again, lovely attacking play there from Real Mallorca. If they can just keep this up during the match, I have no doubt in my mind that the first goal will come for them soon. Now Herrera's going to take the goal kick. Robert Navarro brings it down. Robert Navarro just all of a sudden alive in this match. He's going to play it through into Dani Rodriguez. Now what's Dani Rodriguez going to do here? He's going to play it back to Robert Navarro. And Real Mallorca are going to play it all the way back. Now Valgent into Rayon. Rayo plays it through into Mojica, just switching it. Samu Costa on that left-hand side couldn't make it work. Boyomo recovering it. Do you have to say, Boyomo having a very, very good match so far for this Osasuna side. Defending, he's been so sharp. I don't think he's lost a single 1v1 yet. He's looked very, very good here, Boyoma. I've been a big fan of him so far. He's looking very sharp. Now Muriqi trying to get through. Martin Valgent just plays him through, but he can't get it. Now Pablo Maffeo on the right-hand side. He's going to play it short into Muriqi. Pablo Maffeo putting in the low cross. Nobody could get on the edge of it again. Just putting in the low cross into that penalty spot area. But they just couldn't find anyone. Now here's Osasuna. Zaragoza taking it down. Osasuna taking it all himself. Plays the through ball into Garcia. He takes the shot off. And he just goes right into Dominic Graves' hands. It's a poor shot there. Moncayola just taking the shot. And it's a poor, poor effort. What a chance that was there for Osasuna. Zaragoza just taking it all the way. Setting him up. All he has to do is take the shot. And he kicks it right into their hands. It's a poor, poor effort there from Moncayola. Zaragoza so dangerous on that left-hand side. His dribbling, his speed. Real Mallorca going to need to find a way to get a stop of it. Within these last 5 to 10 minutes, this match is all of a sudden so alive, especially from this Real Mallorca side. And that was a big chance there for Osasuna as well. I'd say this match could go any way so far. Those were definitely the best 2 chances of the match so far. That run from Brian Zaragoza and then the chance from Velan Muriqi. Definitely two of the best chances we've had in this match so far. It just looks like on this Osasuna side, Brian Zaragoza, it looks like all the danger is coming from that left-hand side. It looks like all the danger is coming from Brian Zaragoza so far. They don't seem to go a lot down that right-hand side or through the middle. As I said, Osasuna, a side that loves to play mainly down the left and right-hand sides, not usually a team that plays a lot through the middle. And Real Mallorca the same. Now here's Moncayola. Boyomo tries to play it through into Garcia and he just can't. Real Mallorca recover the ball. It's going to be a throw-in for Real Mallorca. Mojica on the ground here, just getting up. Looks like he's okay. Just looks like he got hit there in the end. If Johan Mojica was to come off injured, it doesn't look like he will. Looks like he's all right. But if he was, Real Mallorca don't have a single left back to replace him for. So somebody would have to go out of position to replace him. So definitely a player they don't want to lose. Here's Murique on the edge of the box. Takes the shot. The rebound falls to Robert Navarro. Robert Navarro now tries to put in the cross into second post. And the referee's blown for offside or foul. Not sure which one of two. Looks like it was a foul. No, it wasn't a foul. Looks like it was actually a handball from Vila Muriqui. That's why the referee blew his whistle. But what a chance that was there for Robert Navarro. Muriqui just takes the shot. As I did mention earlier, Real Mallorca still have some very big players on that bench to use if they do need them. They have players that are usually in the starting lineup in there. So they still have plenty of options in case things don't go their way so far. But for me, they have looked decent so far, but the manager might be looking to switching it up very soon. Now here's Real Mallorca playing from at the back. Now here's Robert Navarro driving through, but they just can't make it work. Dani Rodriguez tried to put in the cross, but it went right into the hands of Herrera. Budimir, poor effort there from Budimir. Just tried turning around. Not quite sure what the referee's blown there. I think it's offside here for Osasuna. Now Real Mallorca putting on the pressure here, trying to recover the ball from that Osasuna defense. Real Mallorca, a team that definitely like to press the defense. Now here's Boyomo with the ball. Boyomo taking the ball up on himself, passing it through into Zaragoza. Brian Zaragoza dribbling here past Pablo Maffeo, stopping him. Pablo Maffeo did good there to get the goal kick for Real Mallorca. As I did mention, Pablo Maffeo, a very, very good player when it comes to defending 1v1s. But of course, Brian Zaragoza has definitely been sharp in this match. A very, very talented left winger, a player with plenty of quality and skill on his feet, rapid, fast. So Pablo Maffeo is going to need to be at his best. Make sure to stay sharp, as they have had a few chances already with Brian Zaragoza through that left-hand side. Lovely through ball here to play into Dani Rodriguez. Dani Rodriguez down the left-hand side is going to play it back into Robert Navarro. Now here's Dani Rodriguez again. Tries to put in the cross, but it just goes right into the hands of Herrera, who has been very good in this match so far. Herrera catching all of those crosses, not letting a single one go through. Definitely a goalkeeper that's not shy of coming out of his box. I do have to say this Osasuna defense doing very well at staying on Muriqi, not giving him any type of space to run in and get his head on the crosses, as they do know what Muriqi is best at. They have done their homework here, Osasuna. Martin Valgen just trying to clear it, can't get it through. Osasuna get the ball back on the edge of the box here. He's going to take off the shot, but Dominic Garif catches it. It just bounced off of Antonio Rayo's head, I believe. Dominic Garif just catches it. Lucas Torro picking up a yellow card here for quite a hard hit there. I didn't see it because they were showing the replay, but Robert Navarro just tries to take him through. Dribbles past, and he just, looks like he takes him down intentionally. So he is going to be booked for that, Torro, with a yellow card. The first yellow card of the match here so far. Now Valgen's going to play through into Pablo Maffeo. Omar is going to play it back. Sergi Derder switching it into Mojica, who's on that left-hand side. Mojica not sure what to do on that left-hand side. He is going to play it back. Sergi Derder is going to play a lovely through ball here into Pablo Maffeo. Tries to put in the cross, but it's blocked. And it's going to be a corner for Real Mallorca. Juan Cruz not happy with the defenders here. It's a lovely ball there from Sergio Derder to play it right through into Pablo Maffeo. Pablo Maffeo, also a right back who loves to push up and play in a lot in offense, also like Johan Mojica, who is the left back. The left back and the right backs for Real Mallorca, very important players. Very fast players that like to press up a lot and also play offensively quite a bit. Now Dani Rodriguez is going to take the corner here for Real Mallorca. Now Dani Rodriguez puts in the corner. It's no good. It's cleared by Osasuna. Now Mojica is going to pick up the ball. Now here come Real Mallorca attacking down the left-hand side. The cross is just no good. Osasuna clear it, but it is going to be another corner for Real Mallorca. I think Real Mallorca have to try and make the most out of all these corners that they're getting. Osasuna giving away easy corners so far. Can Muriqi just get his head on it? As I said, such a dangerous player when it comes to aerial plays. If he could just get his head on it. But this Osasuna defense doing well so far to not let him. Now putting in the corner, and again cleared by Osasuna. It's just another corner wasted. Now Boyomo tries to clear it, but it's a poor clearance to give away a throw-in for Real Mallorca. Now here's Samu Costa playing it into Sergi Darder. Now Real Mallorca are going to restart and play it from the back. Antonio Reyes is going to play it through. Here's Mojica again on the left-hand side, being dangerous so far. Tries to play it through to Dani Rodriguez, who just can't make it work. And Boyomo again, recovering the ball very well. Boyomo definitely a centre back who's been very, very sharp so far in this match. Budimir not happy there with Antonio Rayo, just claiming he got fouled there, he got taken down. Now Osasuna take the free kick quickly. Now here's Catena. Catena's going to play it through into Arreso. Arreso back to Boyomo. We're about 5 minutes away from the end of this first half, plus extra time, of course, which I don't think there'll be much added on now. Here's Zaragoza down the left-hand side. He's been so dangerous. Puts in the cross, second post. Gets on the edge of it, but just can't make it work. It was a lovely effort there from Osasuna. Brian Zaragoza putting in a lovely cross. Again, lovely touch to bring it down. He's just been so dangerous on the left-hand side. It's a poor header here. Just can't make it work, Torro. It's a lovely effort there from Brian Zaragoza, but Torro just can't seem to get a header on target. It's those chances that you need to make the most of if you want to win a match like this. I definitely think going into the second half, they will look for a solution to try and stop Brian Zaragoza down that left wing. For me, he looks like he's the most dangerous one on this Osasuna side so far. Now Real Madrid are going to take the throw-in Osasuna's side of the pitch. And they're going to restart and play it back into Dominic Grave. Now Muriqi down the left-hand side looking for a solution. Turns around and pays it back. Now Samu Costa. Real Madrid are playing quite a bit down the left-hand side now. We haven't seen him play it down the right-hand side in the last 5 minutes at all. Now it's going to be a foul here for Real Mallorca. Osasuna. Just looks like Samu Costa was taken down. Real Mallorca claiming it should be a second yellow card for Torro. And the Real Mallorca players not happy with the referee. Samu Costa on the ground looking quite hurt here. I just want to take a look at the replay to see that foul. Taking a look at the replay here, just Samu Costa gets there. I don't quite think it was dangerous. The referee definitely could have given it. He did get the ball, but he does also hit him. I don't think it's too hard. I think it's a fair decision from the referee to not give a second yellow there. Just taking a look at the replay again. I think the referee could have given either decision, to be honest. I think it was a hard call. But again, as I said, I think it's a fair decision from the referee. But of course, Torro lucky to not be sent off here. He needs to watch out. Going in, taking fouls like that, I mean, it's quite dangerous, especially when you're already on a yellow card. He's lucky not to be sent off here. And of course, from what I'm getting told, the referee can't check VAR if it's just for a yellow card. The referee usually only checks VAR for potential red cards, and that's why this decision has not gone to VAR to check it. Now Real Madrid are going to take the free kick just on the right on the edge of the box on that left-hand side. Looks like he's going to try and take the shot. And what a shot. That was one effort there from Dani Rodriguez. And it did bounce off an Osasuna player, but the referee has given a goal kick. It's clear that the Osasuna defender clears it with his head. The referee's just made the wrong call. He's given a goal kick instead of a corner. It looks like it's Budimir who gets his head on it to clear it. Taking a look at the replay. I was just looking at the replay there again on that foul. It does look like he does get the ball, to me, to be fair, but definitely could have been dangerous. Now Dani Rodriguez taking it on his own, trying to put in the cross. Can't get enough power on it. It's going to be a throw-in for Real Mallorca. This match has been so on fire within these last 5 to 10 minutes. It's just been all over the place. Muriqi brings it down, can't make it work. Lucas Torro gets it back, puts in a poor cross. Now here's Navarro. Navarro plays a lovely through ball here. And it's going to be a corner for Real Mallorca. What a lovely through ball that was there. Tried to play Dani Rodriguez through. But Catena just gets on the edge of it, gets the ball there. It's good defending there from Osasuna. Now Sergi Derder is going to put in the corner here for Real Mallorca. Sergi puts in the corner, second post. Gets on the edge of it. But the ball just goes way too wide and flies out. It looks like it was Antonio Rey who got his head on it. And that is the end of the first half. What a very, very intense first half we've had here so far. You could say from both of these sides, but I've definitely given it to Real Mallorca, especially within these last 5 to 10 minutes. It was just all over the place, but mainly for Real Mallorca. Pablo Maffeo talking with one of the official referees, not happy with the refereeing so far. I definitely don't think it's been too bad, the refereeing. But Real Mallorca definitely within this last few minutes ended this match off looking so better than Osasuna. And also within the first 5 minutes, I think they looked very, very sharp. But again, a very, very good first half from this Real Mallorca side. Definitely the dominant side so far, Real Mallorca. I think the manager, I think the players, especially the fans, will be happy with this first half. But again, all they're missing is just that goal, which is what they struggle with so much recently, is to get goals. And again, they just created so many big chances in that first half. I think if they keep this up, if they go into the second half with this same mentality, the same style of play, then they definitely stand a chance of getting the 3 points here tonight. And I mean, I think I think it's working. I think the manager Jacob Arrasate, I don't think he's going to make any changes going into the second half. It'd surprise me if he did. I think it's working so far. But again, they just had so many good chances, especially within those last 5-10 minutes. All they're missing is just that goal. That goal is all they're missing to get. But of course, Zaragoza, we can't sleep on them. Zaragoza on that left-hand side has been so dangerous. So we can't sleep on either of these sides because I think both of these sides have been strong. We're going to go on a quick break and we'll be back very soon for the second half. Do not go anywhere. We'll be back very shortly.
segunda parte, mientras este juego de goles.
Santi, no vendes jugadores, colega, que esto ya es ilegal. Santi, solo entrenador, hermano. Cuando salga el entrenador, quédate con él. Quédate esperando al entrenador. Cuando salga, te quedas con él. ¿Qué te habla? Un plano. Espérate, estás fichado porque no te va a más, tío. Santi, voy a ir a ti, que no estoy fuera del campo, Estás fichado, Santi. Bueno, ahora pongo. Dame un segundo. Santi, ¿dónde está el entrenador? Santi, busca al entrenador, anda. Está despichado, Santi. Izquierda, Santi, ¿no está sentado? No. No estás el aquí que toca, tío. Vaya panera. Venga, quédate, que voy a ti. Quédate. Vale, quédate con él y te pinto, ¿vale? Venga, voy a ti. Estás dentro, Santi.
Tranqui.
Welcome back to the second half of this match. We have just kicked off and we're right on the way. We have a very exciting second half. I think Real Mallorca were very good in this first half, but they just need one more little extra step into the second half to get going. As I said, it was a very decent performance in this first half. Osasuna also have some good players that have been performing good, but I just think as a team, they've not been performing too good. As I said, certain individuals have been good. And on this Mallorca side, they've definitely been good as a team. They just need just one more little push, one more little shift up to get going in this second half. So I definitely think they can definitely still stand a chance in this match. But it's just the goal that they're missing, something they've been struggling with quite a lot recently. And it's all they're missing. They just need to get into it, stay focused. It's been a good performance so far. They've created very, very good chances. They just need to keep it up and not drop the rhythm. And again, as I said, they still have plenty of options on that bench to bring on if it's not working, if they want to change it up, if they want to switch it up. They still have plenty of choices. Now Dominic Grave is going to play it long. But again, now here comes Osasuna on the break. Dominic Grave just giving the ball away, and Osasuna now making the most of it. But again, looks like Pablo Maffeo just took a hit to the face with the ball there. He will be all right, though. But as I was saying, if you did miss the first half, first 5 minutes were great from Mallorca, and then I'd say it was a bit 50-50, but within the last 5 to 10 minutes, Mallorca were just creating so many chances and playing so well. They just need to keep up that type of rhythm that they've been putting in the first half into the second half. And if they can keep up that rhythm, then the goal is bound to come very soon.
de futbolista y que de momento estos primeros meses estaba por cerca.
Yo creo que está fichado por un año, pero yo creo que, yo no sé, pero ellos tienen que plantear porque
Now it looks like Osasuna are going to take the corner here. Real Mallorca just don't want to lose the focus going into the second half. Here's Osasuna to take the corner. Trying to put it in, but it goes right to Dominic Grave. He picks it up with ease. Now he's going to play it quickly. Sergi Derder. Now here's Robert Navarro coming down, playing it back into Sergi Derder. They're going to switch it through, play it through. Here's Muriqi in the box. Muriqi takes the shot, and it's out. And what a chance that was there for Real Mallorca. What a counter-attack that was. It was so good between Sergi Derder and Robert Navarro. And it was just a bit too late to shot. He takes the touch and takes the shot off. And it just goes the slightest bit too wide. Tries to volley it into that first post. It goes wide. Again, it's Muriqi who misses the big chance. And that's another chance that he needs to be putting away. But again, it's a good chance created from Real Mallorca. They just need to put their shots on target. Here we can see Kai Ladin on the bench, who I'm sure is eager to get on soon. And I do have to say, if Muriqi, if he can't make it work, then I definitely think Jacob Arrasate needs to make a change here in this lineup soon. Because these chances need to be goals. But again, that was lovely chances created there from Sergio Derder and from Robert Navarro. Lovely play from both of those players there. It's just Muriqi just can't manage. Now Osasuna take the free kick, trying to put in the cross. The ball falls. But the shot is blocked. Catena takes the shot. The shot is blocked, and Osasuna are going to take the throw in here now. Just in their own half. Osasuna take the throw in quickly. Now Osasuna look like they want to put on the pressure, try and gain some rhythm back. Real Mallorca can't allow them to do it. Looking for Vodimir quite a lot with these long balls. Vodimir trying to put in the cross. The cross is cleared there by Antonio Rayo. And he's claiming a handball there. The referee's telling him no. Taking a look at the replay here. It definitely looks like he does intentionally hit it with his hand there. Don't know if the referee maybe didn't see it or he didn't think it was a handball. Looks like a clear handball to me. Real Mallorca trying to break on the counter-attack, but Osasuna cut it out. It's going to be a throw-in for Real Mallorca. Pablo Maffeo to take the throw-in. Quite a few players for Real Mallorca warming up now here on the sideline with Chiquinho, Kai Larin, Jan Salas, and a few more. Jan Salas, of course, who made his debut last time out for Real Mallorca up at against Atletico de Madrid at the Air Metropolitano. And what a player he is, the young talent. Also, Abdon Prats and Takuma Asano also warming up with Chiquinho and Kai Larin. Now Real Mallorca to take the free kick. Johan Mojica lining up to put in the cross. But Sergi Derder takes it. Ball goes way too wide into that second post. Sergi Derder and Dani Rodriguez both playing good. I do have to say they've been playing good, but it's just they just can't seem to get the crosses accurate enough. The crosses are always going too wide or too far or too short. If they could just get these crosses onto Muriqi, then I definitely think they stand a chance, but They just need to fix that. Now Martin Baljen clearing the ball up. Lovely from Muriqui playing Sergi Darder. Here's Robert Navarro. Takes it a bit too long. And Boyomo pressing him. And it looks like it's going to be a throw-in here for Real Mallorca. It was lovely effort there from Robert Navarro. Now here's Mojica. And it's no good. Osasuna look like trying to break on the counter-attack. And it's going to be a foul here on Real Mallorca. Looks like it's Dani Rodriguez who just got taken down there. Taking a look at the replay here. Just jumps along and uses his arm to take him down there. Iker Munoz just taking him down, the player who just got subbed into the second half for Toro. Not sure why Osasuna decided to take Toro off, maybe because of the yellow card booking and the possible sending off. Now putting in the cross. The cross is no good. Keeper gets to it too quickly. Herrera, now Dominic Grave tries to kick it back up. Looks like Antonio Rios on the ground here. It looks like he just got hit on the head by Herrera here. Dani Rodriguez puts in the cross. Taking a look at the here. Herrera doesn't quite hit him. It just looks like Antonio Rios runs into him. But it's definitely not going to be a foul here, and it will not be checked. Hopefully he will be okay. Definitely not a foul in any type. He doesn't hit him. He gets the ball first. It's just Antonio Reyes. It just looks like he doesn't see the keeper, and he just clashes into him. Now Osasuna will be making 2 substitutes, it looks like here. We're about 57 minutes into this match, and Osasuna will be making what looks like their 3rd substitute of the match so far. So Osasuna definitely looks like they're going for a different approach in this match. Lovely through ball here from Muriqui. Muriqui just heading it on to Dani Rodriguez there, who can't make it work. Catena clears it well. Now the substitutes are going to be produced here by Osasuna. Antonio Rayo back on the pitch. Of course, that is the protocol when it comes to head injuries, but the referee has given him the thumbs up and he's back on the pitch. Now it's going to be a corner here for Real Mallorca. The corner goes right into the hands of Herrera, who takes the goal kick quickly, trying to play Zaragoza through. Mojica gets there on time, turns around and takes it himself. Mojica tries to play the through ball into Muriqui here. Herrera just gets there first, beats Muriqui on that race. And if Herrera didn't come out there on time, then it could have been bad for Osasuna. Muriqui just takes too long to get on touch on it. And Herrera just catches him by surprise, it looks like. Now Osasuna will be making the 2 substitutes. Zaragoza is coming off here for Osasuna. Muy Gomez and Abel Bretones both coming on for Osasuna here. Zaragoza not happy with being subbed off, and I am quite surprised with that decision, as I do think he's been the best player on that Osasuna side so far, one of the best offensively at least. And Cruz also coming off for Osasuna. I'm quite surprised with Zaragoza coming off, but it could be just a tactical decision. I don't think it's because of his performance. I think he's been good. He's visibly very frustrated, as you can see. Heads right to the locker room. And it's definitely, I could say, a relief for Real Mallorca that Zaragoza's coming off, because he's been the most dangerous player offensively in this match. And I mean, it's been hard to stop him. He's just been dribbling past quite a lot of players so far. Now I'm just wondering what substitute Real Mallorca is going to make here. They do have 5 players warming up. I have no doubt in my mind that Kailarin will be coming on for Muriqi. Muriqi has been playing good, but he's just not managed to get the goals that his team has needed. He's had 1 or 2 very, very good chances, just couldn't manage to put them in the back of the net. But despite that, still a good performance from him, of course. Now here's Pablo Maffeo. He's got Robin Navarro beside him. He's going to play it. Dani Rodriguez just tries turning around and taking the shot off there. Takes a good turn, but there's just not enough speed or power on the turn. Takes the shot, goes right into Herrera's hands. Now referee is stopping the play. I definitely think Real Mallorca need to make a substitute soon. We're 61 minutes in here so far, and they have not substitute. Now Real Mallorca trying to put on the attack, can't get on it. It's going to be a goal kick here for Herrera.
La pone para Boyomo. Boyomo jugando más hacia la derecha, pelotazo arriba. Se equivocan, ¿no? Al final ha sido bueno el cambio de juego hacia la izquierda. Sigue tocando
Now Osasuna are going to play from the back here. Ruben Garcia has definitely been quiet this match so far. Tries to free ball, but again, the ball's just gone too long. It's going to be a goal kick here for Real Mallorca. The match has definitely slowed down so far. The rhythm is not as high as it was in the first half. It's definitely way more intense in this first half, especially around the last 10 minutes. Muriqi doing good to bring it down there, not lose the ball. Real Mallorca tried to break on the counter-attack, but he couldn't make it work. Now here's Osasuna on the counter-attack. Taking the shot on, miles off there. I might have just taken the shot on from outside the box. He does well to dribble past his man, but then skies the shot.
decía Joman, ¿a quién sería que cambiaría?
Yo quitaría, no sé, a Dani Rodríguez y jugaría con dos delanteros, con Muriqui y con Larín.
Just wondering what substitutes Real Mallorca are going to make. What's the first move going to be? It's definitely not going to be defensive. It's definitely going to be an offensive move, I'm guessing, as they do want to go for the goal in the second half. They need a win, as I said. Muriqui trying to bring it down, but Boyomo on him. Boyomo's just been so good for this Osasuna side so far. Lovely ball there from Dani Rodriguez to switch it down to Pablo Maffeo. Now here's Maffeo. Maffeo tries putting in the cross. It's blocked. He gets it back. Gets taken down. Referee doesn't give a foul. And now it's going to be a foul for Osasuna here. Just looks like Samu Costa took him down. Taking a look at the replay here. Pablo Maffeo just got taken down. Then Samu Costa shoves him, maybe to avoid the counter-attack. Now Osasuna giving the ball away. Looks like Takuma Sano is going to be the first substitute made for Real Mallorca. Not quite sure who Jacob Arrasate is going to take off in this second half. Now looks like Takuma Sano will be coming out shortly. I do have to say, Boyoma has been so strong in this match so far. And I mean, he's not given Muriqui a single bit of space to do any type of thing. On every run, on every cross, he's just there on him, not letting him breathe. I do have to say, Boyoma has been so impressive in this match. Now Real Mallorca is going to make the substitute. Sergi Darder comes off for Takuma Asano, number 10, for number 11. It's going to be a foul here for Real Mallorca. This match has definitely slowed down. It's definitely dropped the intensity. I mean, the first half was so intense, whereas now it just feels like it's completely slowed down. And maybe that's what Osasuna wanted, to slow the game down. And again, Real Mallorca just giving the ball away. Dominic Grave just gives it right back to Osasuna. Now Osasuna take the throw in, losing the ball. Mojica clears it and he plays it through to Muriqui. Muriqui slows the ball down and it's offside here. Only just offside there, taking a look at the replay. It was a close call, definitely. It's going to be a throw in here for Osasuna. Of course, Osasuna have made 3 substitutes so far, and Real Mallorca only making 1 substitute into this match. Now here's Arres on the right-hand side. Arres is going to try and put in the cross. Cross is no good. Omar Mascarell clears it. It's going to be a throw-in here for Osasuna. I definitely think this Real Mallorca manager, Jacob Arrasate, is going to want to make some more changes very soon. Because I just think the rhythm's dropped so much. I think some of these players might be too tired. I think it's time to make the changes soon. There's about 20 minutes left plus extra time. Now Osasuna are going to play it back and start over again. Just looking at this Mallorca side, I just think what most is missing is a player that can score. And I know Muriqi, he wants to do it. He wants to be the man that can score, but it's not working for him so far. He just needs maybe that extra bit of confidence to get going. Maybe he needs that first goal to start picking up the rhythm again. I do believe he can do it, but it's definitely something he's been struggling with recently. Now Dominic Greif holding the ball. Now here comes Osasuna. They're down the left-hand side. They're going to play it back. Osasuna put in the cross. Nobody can get on the edge of it. Osasuna do get it back, but Robert Navarro's there pressing him. Aymar Oroz trying to dribble past. Can't make it work. Here's Mojica now. And it's going to be a foul on Mojica. Oroz just takes him down there. Real Mallorca claiming the foul there. Dani Rodriguez got taken down. And the Mallorca side not happy with that foul. Definitely looked like a foul to me. Puts in his foot, takes him down. But the referee is not giving it. Real Mallorca just dropping the rhythm a bit too much. Letting Osasuna get back into this slowly. Now here's Osasuna with the ball down that right-hand side. It's good play here from Osasuna. Trying to put in the cross and it's blocked here by Samu Costa. That's going to be a corner for Osasuna. I definitely think this Real Mallorca side needs some substitutes to be made to change this game. Now Ruben Garcia is going to take the corner for Osasuna. Putting the corner in, trying to get into that second post. But Yomo almost getting on the edge of that. Osasuna claiming handball. The referee is not looking at it. Now Osasuna are going to switch it. Here's Ruben Garcia. Ruben Garcia's going to try and put in the cross, second post. But again, another cross that's just gone too wide. They are checking a possible handball here. And when I'm taking a look at the replay from Pablo Maffeo, it looks like a clear handball to me. And this could be dangerous. The referee is taking his time to check this. And it has not been given. The referee will not go to be able to check it. The goal kick will be taken. Luckily there for Real Mallorca that penalty was not given. Now here come Real Mallorca. That have definitely dropped the rhythm. They just want to pick it back up. It looks like Jan Salas, Abdon Prats and Kai Larin will be coming on for Real Mallorca now. Jan Salas playing his second match for Real Mallorca, his first time ever playing here at Estadio de Son Moix. He made his debut last week out against Atletico de Madrid. And what a week it must be for him. And the triple substitution will be made now. Definitely a triple substitution that I'm a fan of. I do like the three players that he is bringing on here. Abdon Prats, who will be looking for the goal alongside with Kai Larin. And of course, Jan Salas, the youngster. I'm excited to see more minutes from him. Robert Navarro chasing him down, but can't beat him in the race. And Herrera's picked up the ball now. About 14 minutes left before the end of the second half plus extra time. This match could definitely go either way now. It's a lovely play here from Osasuna. And they're coming right down that right-hand side. They're going to put in the low cross into the penalty area. The rebound falls. He takes the shot off. And it goes miles ahead. Moy Gomez had the chance to put his team in front. And absolutely skies it. The rebound falls right to him. It just looks like it's Maffeo who touches the ball. Takes the little touch. The rebound falls to Moy Gomez, who absolutely skies the chance just a few yards out. It looks like a Real Mallorca player got a touch on it to clear the shot. Now Osasuna take the corner. Dominic Greif clearing it. Osasuna putting on the pressure heavily now. Now here's Mojica looking for an option. Mojica trying to play a through ball. Muriqi gets there, tries to play it. Here's Muriqi chasing forward. And it is a penalty here for Real Mallorca. It is a penalty here and a yellow card also. Looks like the yellow card is Catena. And Muriqi chases the ball down and gets that penalty. Taking a look at the replay. Takuma Sano plays a lovely through ball into Muriqi. Muriqi takes the touch. Lovely touch. And when he gets in the box, lovely touch there from Muriqi. And Catena just gets behind him and takes him down. What a touch that was there from Muriqi. And what a pass that was from Takuma Asano. What a chance this is here for Real Mallorca. It looks like Dani Rodriguez is going to take the penalty for Real Mallorca. Just about 11 minutes away from the end of this second half. And Real Mallorca have the chance to put their team in front now. Who is going to take the penalty? 79 minutes. It's Velat Muriqi who's going to be taking the penalty. He's taking the ball from Dani Rodriguez and he's stepped up to take it. This could be the chance that Real Mallorca needed. Could be the chance that Muriqi needed to get back into confidence. All the fans standing here now. Muriqi takes steps back. Can the Pirate put it in the back of the net here for Real Mallorca? Velat Muriqi steps up to take the penalty and easily slots it in here, Velat Muriqi. What a penalty that is there. And Real Mallorca are in the lead here within 10 minutes to go of the end of this second half. Velat Muriqi steps up to take the penalty and easily slots it home as calm as you like. Puts it past Herrera. Right in that bottom right corner. So many chances that they needed. 5 matches. Real Mallorca not scoring. And the goal has finally arrived. What a relief this is here for Real Mallorca. Steps up as calm as you like. And just waits till the goalkeeper dives and puts it to his opposite side. What a goal that is there from Velat Muriqi. And now Real Mallorca 1-0 here at Estadio de Somos. 14th of December since Real Mallorca last played here at the Estadio de Somos. That's the last time they took a win at Estadio de Somos, and they finally broken the curse if they can hold on these last 9 minutes. Now the 3 substitutes are going to be made. Abdon Prats, Kailarin and Jan Salas all coming on. Muriqi, Robert Navarro coming off. And Dani Rodriguez also coming off for Real Mallorca. It looks like Kailarin actually didn't come on here. It looks like they were about to make the substitute, but he has changed his mind. And the substitute's put on hold here at the minute. Now Osasuna on the edge of the box trying to take the shot off. It's blocked. They're going to switch it down. Here's Areso. He tries to put in the cross. The cross is terrible. Puts in a low pass back. Osasuna get it back on the edge of the box here. Johan Mojica picks it up. Johan Mojica doing good. The turnaround and clears it. Jan Salas takes a lovely touch and gets the foul here for Real Mallorca. Iker Munoz just takes him down from the back there. It's a lovely play from Takuma Sano just to play Muriqi through. And that chance, and Muriqi just takes a lovely touch. And it's no question about it. It's definitely a penalty. Takes him down from behind. And Real Mallorca needed this goal desperately here tonight after spending 5 matches without scoring a single goal. Now here come Real Mallorca again. Takuma Sano chasing that ball down, doing good to get it back. He's going to play it back into Samu Costa, who is going to try and switch it. It's a bad pass from Samu Costa. Now here comes Osasuna down that right-hand side. Arrezo's going to play it through down the middle. Osasuna doing good to not lose the ball here. Taking it through. Jan Salas gets it back. It's lovely work there from Jan Salas, but again, now he loses it. Here's Osasuna. They're going to play it through into the left-hand side. It's cut. Lovely from Pablo Maffeo there to cut out the pass. Now, here comes Pablo Maffeo. Pablo had the through ball to pass it through, and he just didn't give it through. And now he's lost the ball. It's about 6 minutes left before the end of this second half. Can Real Mallorca just hold on to this victory and bring home the 3 points that they desperately need? Trying to put in the cross. Osasuna pick up the rebound on the edge of the box. Samu Costa recovering the ball, and here come Real Mallorca on that counter-attack. Jan Salas trying to play it through into Dani, and he gets taken down. And Boyomo is going to pick up a yellow card for that challenge. And I do have to say, Boyomo's been quite impressive here tonight. Just looks like it's Takuma Sano that got taken down there by Yomo. Now Osasuna are making a substitute here. Moñacola has come on for the number 20th of Osasuna. It's Jose Arnay, who used to play for comes from the cantera of Barcelona. That's a free kick from quite far here for Real Mallorca. Now Real Mallorca are going to put in the cross. Not quite sure if he was trying to shoot or put in a cross there. But Dani Rodriguez skies the free kick. I think he tried to put on the shot. I think he tried to chip the goalkeeper. Not quite sure what he was thinking there. Now Herrera takes Real Mallorca recovering the ball here. Osasuna get it back. Now they're going to play it down that left-hand side here. It's going to be a throw-in here for Osasuna. There's about 2 minutes and a half left to go, plus extra time. Real Mallorca just need to hold on to this victory. Here's Osasuna on the edge of the box. Try and put in the cross. It's blocked here. Abdon Prats loses the ball there. Dani Rodriguez clears the ball. Herrera comes out very well to intercept the pass. Now it's going to be 2 substitutes, one for Real Mallorca and one for Osasuna made here. Dani Rodriguez is going to be coming off here for Real Mallorca. It's Copete coming on here for Dani Rodriguez. Real Mallorca are looking to go defensive within these last few minutes here, just trying to hold on to that lead. Copete is a centre-back, of course. Changing a centre mid for a centre-back. That Osasuna throw-in is no good, and it's going to be a goal kick for Real Mallorca. 89th minute here in this match. We'll see if there's a lot of extra time added on. I don't think there will. I don't think there was a lot of time wasted in this second half. So I don't think there'll be a lot of added time. Now here come Osasuna. Here's Budimir, who's been completely invisible in this match, I'd say. Usually a player that's so dangerous on that offensive side, but he's just been so quiet in this match. We've not seen much of him. As I said, the 4th maximum goal scorer of the league. Now here's Osasuna. They're going to try and put in the cross, but it's blocked again by Real Mallorca. Pablo Maffeo's down. I'm getting a word here. There's going to be 8 minutes extra time. That sounds way too much to me, in my opinion. 8 minutes. I'm not sure when there was 8 minutes wasted in this match. Seems like quite a lot of minutes added on. Now Osasuna putting in the corner. Corner's cleared. It was going to that first post. It was just too short. Now here's Osasuna. Real Mallorca putting everyone at the back, trying to put in the cross. Second post. They pick up the rebound. Arezzo playing it back into Iker Munoz. He puts in the poor cross. And Real Mallorca just completely holding on. It seems like they have everyone playing at the back here at the minute. Osasuna trying to put in the cross into the second post. Again, the cross is just no good. They just can't seem to get the crosses on target. Now here's Osasuna down that right-hand side. Again, another cross blocked. Pick it up on the edge of the box. Going to play it again down the right-hand side. Tries to put in the cross. Cross cleared here by Rayo. It's a lovely clearance. Now here's Mojica, who's just going to kick it up, looking for Jan Salas. But the ball's just gone out of play. Those 8 minutes are going to be very long 8 minutes here for Real Mallorca. But Real Mallorca just have to hold on. Takuma Sano defending there for Real Mallorca. Budimir trying to put in the low cross into that penalty area box. He couldn't make it work. Trying to put in the cross. And it was dangerous, but it's cleared here by Real Mallorca. It just looks like it was Copete who cleared it. Osasuna just putting fully on the pressure. Looks like they have every man up, looking for that goal. Trying to put in the cross, finds him second post. And it's a goal here for Osasuna. It's Boyomo who gets the easy tap in. And Osasuna were just completely putting on the pressure here on Real Mallorca. And it was just Osasuna completely dominating, putting on the pressure. And I mean, I hate to say it, but it was definitely bound to come. It was just Osasuna pressing and Mallorca just didn't know how to deal with it. Just puts in the cross here, gets on the second post. There's so many rebounds in there happening. It just is so many rebounds. It's all over the place. Dominic Grave can't catch it. And it just falls right into Boyomo, who just has to tap it in. it looks like Osasuna managed to get 2 or 3 shots on there without any Mallorca player clearing it. It's such a shame here for Real Mallorca to concede it this late in the match. Now here come Real Mallorca. Samu Costa heading that up. Here's Raillos, plays it into Mojica. Samu Costa trying to put in the cross, but Herrera picks it up. Now here comes Osasuna on the counter-attack. Chasing down that left-hand side. Taking Pablo Maffeo on. Here's Osasuna pressing hard down the left-hand side. Pablo Maffeo and Takuma Sano on him. Plays it back. Tries putting in the cross, looking for Budimir. Can't find him. Dominic Greif just getting on the edge of that. It was a poor shot, but it started getting wider and wider. And it's going to be a corner for Osasuna now. There's about 3 minutes left now of this extra time. Osasuna get the ball back on the edge of the box. They're going to take the shot. And it hits, rebounds off of the Real Mallorca player. It's another corner for Osasuna. There's about 2 minutes left of extra time now. Osasuna are going to take the corner. Osasuna try and put in the corner. Dominic Greif. What a save that was there by Dominic Greif. It was a dangerous corner. Dominic Greif just stretches his hands to catch that. What a save that was. Now here's Johan Mojica. Mojica not quite sure what to do with the ball down the left-hand side. He plays it through. It's Johan Mojica again down the left. And he can't get there on time. He just looks tired. Taking a look at the replay there. What a catch that is there by Dominic Greif. Mojica's going to try and put in the throw-in into the box. It falls to the Osasuna players. Looks like they're going to break on the counter-attack. Down that left-hand side. Cutting in for the middle. Switching it now. Quique Baraja puts in the cross. Looking for Dominic Greif. And he gets his fists on it. And it's going to be a throw in here for Real Mallorca. What the fuck?
Un punto es bueno. Ahí está, saca Mojica. A cabeza Samu Costa. Boyomo, pelotazo arriba para que intente buscar a Budimir. Cabezazo también de Raillo. La va a bajar Samu Costa. Cuidado, Samu. Cuidado, Samu. Otra falta que te puede... Que se enfrenta con Aymar Oroz. Lo van a meter dentro porque la última jugada...
Looks like it's going to be the last play of the match here. And it's a free kick for Osasuna. Quite far out. Osasuna are going to put in the cross. It is definitely the last play of the match. Osasuna put in the cross. Cross just falls too short. Pablo Maffeo tries kicking it up. Can Mallorca make it work? Osasuna get it back. Jan Salas gets the ball back, but it did go out of play, so it's going to be throw-in for Osasuna. And the referee's going to blow any second now. And that is the full-time whistle here at the Estadio Somos. Dominic Grave definitely not happy. And I can definitely tell you that these players will be disappointed here with this result. Looks like some of the Real Mallorca players just on the ground out of the tiredness that they're feeling. And I could say it's a taste of disgust in this match. They didn't take a loss. They did manage to get a point, which will be still massive here for Real Mallorca, but it definitely should have been a win. Definitely should have been a win, but they can only go forward from here on. And at least they did manage to pick up the points. And of course, most importantly, they did manage to get a goal after that long time without scoring. 5 matches without scoring. They've finally broken that curse now. Now looks like Johan Mojica talking with all the Osasuna players here. And I mean, I definitely think it should have been a win here tonight for Real Mallorca. No doubt about it, especially that first half. They just looked so strong, but it was going into that second half. They dropped the rhythm so much. You know, there was no dangerous offensive play in that second half, whereas in the first half, they had so many chances. They had the clearest chances. Of course, they did manage to get the penalty in the second half. Takuma Sano did lovely to play Muriqi through. Muriqi did good to get that penalty. But again, it's a match that definitely should have been a win. And I will say, it definitely, if it wasn't for those 8 minutes added on, Real Mallorca definitely would have walked away with the victory here. I think it's strange. I'm not quite sure how the referee added on 8 minutes. For me, there's no way it was 8 minutes added on. I didn't see much time being wasted. So I'm not quite sure why the referee added on 8 minutes. But again, as I said, I just think it's a bit of a disappointing result. Just waiting to see if we have an interview here from some of these players. We're just trying to see if we have any interviews here with some of these players. Until we do manage to get that, I just will say that, you know, it's. I think it's the same problem here for Real Mallorca. The performance was good, especially in that first half, but I just think they have to press more offensively. And it's just, if we look at that first half and look at that second half, there was just such a drop in rhythm from these players. You know, the first half they were looking good, they were pressing good, the chances created were key, they just couldn't manage to score them, and that's a problem that Real Mallorca seem to be having quite often. They can't score goals. And if they can just manage, if they did go into that second half with the same rhythm they had in the first half, then I'm sure they would have went on to score 2 or 3 goals easily. So, you know, again, it's just something they need to work on. But, of course, looking at the bad shape they've been in recently, you know, at least they can walk away with a point here, a massive point here for Real Mallorca. And, of course, they can walk away with the fact that at least they have managed to get a goal finally after not scoring after 5 matches. They also, they didn't lose here tonight. They got a draw, which is also a positive. So, you know, you have to look at the positive from this match. It wasn't so bad. It definitely could have been worse. But again, I think it should have been better. I think they should have walked away with 3 points here tonight. And I think they'll be disappointed to not walk away with 3 points. And that's talking about the Real Mallorca side. I think it should have been a bit better. Definitely wasn't as bad as recent performances, as recent form. It's definitely getting better. Looking at that Atletico de Madrid game, it was good performance. Looking at this game, it was good performance. But they're just missing that goal. That's all they're missing. Here's the words from Muriqi. Football's cool, isn't it? Yeah, the truth is I don't know what to say. I have lots of different feelings. After that much time to score a goal. After so many points we made last year. But in the end, yeah, it's a draw. I can say that we're in a bad rhythm. And we need to play as well as possible. And me as a striker, we're struggling to get goals. And, I have to wake up, and so do us strikers, to get more goals. Do you think this goal can be a change in mentality now to start picking up the rhythm? I think that if we drawed this game in the last minute, it would have been different. And we would have been happy with the point. But it's the fact that they scored the last goal in like the 89th minute. We're left with a bad feeling because they scored in the last minute. We just have to wake up. We definitely have to wake up soon. We have to start working harder. What did you like the most today? The attitude. The attitude was good. Thank you. Those were the words there from Velat Muriqi, who, as you can see, definitely happy with the goal. As what he said, I definitely think this goal can at least be something to work from. I think it could be the start of going back to scoring goals. And as he said, he is the striker. Good man. You can see him here giving away his shirt to a kid. You love to see it there from Velat Muriqi. As he said, he is one of the strikers, and they need to wake up and start getting more goals. I really like the words that he said there. And, of course, what they did say, I think they need to use this goal as a way to start building up. They finally got the goal they needed, so let's start getting more goals within these next few matches. I definitely think that's what they need to work off of now, because it's all they have, But it's also what they said, for them to concede within the last few minutes is also hard to look at the positive side when you concede within the last few minutes. But they just have to try and look at the positive from this game. I'm sure they will be disappointed conceding a last minute, but it happens, and I just think they need to look forward from now on. And again, just work on the positives from this match. Looking at the stats of this match, Real Mallorca did hold 46% of possession. Osasuna with 54% possession. Real Mallorca 10 shots, only 2 on target. Osasuna 19 shots with only 4 on target. Quite an equal match if you ask me. Both teams struggling a bit to get shots on target, as we know, something that Real Mallorca is struggling with recently. But statistically, really, I could say a fairly equal match. It looks pretty equal to me. The possession's close, the shots are close. Statistically, an equal match. If I had to pick a favorite there in that Real Mallorca lineup, looking at someone that stood out to me, I definitely think Pablo Maffeo was good there. Robert Navarro was also one of my favorites. I definitely think that right-hand side there with Navarro and Pablo Maffeo was so good. The way they were linking up, Pablo Maffeo was defending all over the place, and then he was running up to offense, and Robert Navarro the same. And his passes were just absolutely spectacular today from Robert Navarro. And Pablo Maffeo doing well to defend Zaragoza because, as we do know, he is a very, very skillful player when it comes to running with the ball and dribbling. A very decent player. You can't take it from him. And on looking at the striker, we're going to talk about Muriqi now. I definitely think Muriqi was better today than most times. He did really good to defend. He was good to go up after. He brought the ball down, which was good. good at taking touches, bringing it down, played a few good passes, but again, and he made the runs he needed to make, but all he was missing is the main ingredient from a striker, which is a goal, He did good. Of course, he did get the penalty. He did a lovely play to get that penalty, I must say. So good, took good touches, and then jumped in front of the man because he knew he was going to get taken down, so it was really good from him. But he's just missing the goal that, he's missing the killer instinct, the goal that every striker needs. And I feel like most of the players in Mallorca do struggle with that recently. And talking about that Osasuna side, for me, there's only one player that really stood out on the Osasuna side, and that was Boyomo. Being a centre-back, seeing the performance he put in today was just spectacular. He was all over the place defending. He had so many good defensive chances where he slid in and blocked the shot and defended those 1v1s. When Muriqi was through 1v1, he got there on time and took him down. And then he even went ahead to score the winning goal. For me, the man of the match definitely goes to Boyomo, no doubt about it. I just think he was so impressive on that pitch there today. Defensively, a machine, a monster all over the place. And then he even went ahead to get the winning goal himself. So for me, there's no doubt about it. It goes to Boyoma. But as I said, I know it's hard, but I think Real Mallorca just have to try and look from the positive. They didn't lose. At least they are putting on points. It's 1 point more. Now, Real Sociedad and Girona were a point ahead. Now they will be catching up. They will be equal with them. But of course, they still do have Osasuna on their tail. But now all of those 4 or 5 teams, Mallorca, Osasuna, Real Sociedad and Girona, they'll all be equal in points. So I think from now on onwards, next fixture is Real Mallorca against Las Palmas here at the Estadio Somos. It needs to be a win. There's no doubt about it. They need a win if they want to stay within those top 10 spots, if they want to stay up there, possibly compete for European football. Next match needs to be a win. And I think the last match against Atletico was a positive. I think this match was a positive. So hopefully they can put in a good performance and hopefully get the 3 points that they need, the win that they need of the year to start building upwards. And hopefully they can use this goal that they got today here, Velat Munriki, just to build forward, to move forward. So hopefully Real Mallorca can do that because, defensively they were good today, very good. And as I did say, we have Jacob Arrasate now. We're going to go through with him and hear his words. Football is cruel. Yeah, well, I actually think it was fair looking at the match. When you look at it closely, we weren't really good in the last minutes. We had people on the wings, but we just conceded easily from those crosses. Can this point be a change in the performance? Yeah, we did get a goal. We didn't lose. It's enough, I guess, for today, but, we have to start getting better. We can start here today. It's true that we have to get better, but we will use this as motivation. Do you think the first half was good and the second was bad? Yeah, I think we were damaging them, especially down that right-hand side. And with the changes, we tried to go for some tactical decisions to be more present. But, we are a team in the end, and when we go forward, then we all have to put in our part. Everyone started playing a bit more offensive, and my idea was to play more defensive in the second half. And, in that action, they got the goal, and it's a shame. Those were the words there from Jacob Arrasate, the Real Mallorca manager, and I think even he thinks so. I think the draw was fair because Real Mallorca just dropped so much the intensity into that second half. They were definitely better in the first half, but they just dropped a lot of intensity in the second half. The substitutes, some of them made a good impact, but others, it was kind of like they didn't even come on. I think the substitutes maybe should have been putting a bit more intensity, a bit more rhythm into it. But looking at Abdon, for example, it's like he wasn't there. It's like he wasn't playing. He got the ball once or twice and he lost it. You need more energy from the bench players. The bench players are so important, especially when you're winning 1-0 in a match like this and you need more energy on there. So it's just a shame, And I think when those substitutes came on, I think that's when Real America they really lost it, They lost the lead that they had. And Osasuna really did know how to make the most of that. And they managed to get their goal. So, and again, something that Real America are good at is going down the wing, down the left-hand side, down the right-hand side, and putting in the crosses. And looking at today, it was just so poor, the crosses. I don't think a single one of them landed. One of those crosses, maybe out of 10, maybe 1 or 2 landed, but the crosses were just going so wide or going too far every time. The crosses need to be more accurate. And also looking at those last few minutes where it all happened, they were just playing too defensively, I think. They were letting Osasuna push forward, letting them push through. No players were going out to push him. They were giving him too much space, I think, to get too close within those last few minutes. And they kept on feeling the pressure every time they'd clear it. Osasuna would go again because no one would go out to press them. And I think Mallorca, within the last few minutes, definitely should have been more offensive, breaking more in the counterattacks, They had fresh legs in there. They had players coming on that were fresh, that weren't tired. And they should have used them to break counterattacks and to press out more forward. But instead, they were more defensive. And I don't know if that was their call or the manager told them to play like that. But I definitely think that was also another mistake within those last few minutes. Playing too defensive, not pressing enough offensively, and holding back a lot. And I definitely think that was another problem there on how they gave away the win. And they just need to fix that, It is unlucky, in my opinion, there's no way there was 8 minutes extra time. I don't think there was that many minutes wasted at all whatsoever, but the referee did decide that. I think there was about 3, 4 max. So I don't know how there was 8 minutes added on, but the point is, I just think they held back a lot too much. But taking the positives, as I said, from this match, hopefully next week's out here at Son Moix against Las Palmas, Muriqi is feeling more confident. He has got the goal he needed. They walked away here with 1 point. But it has to get better. There's no question. And when I look at the squad, when I think what needs to get better, for me, it's simple. There's 2 things I think that need to get better. One is the offensive goal-scoring play. The finishing touches, the goals, something that they're missing to get. There's no doubt about it. It's that. And 2 is the last minutes in matches. Against Atletico Madrid, they also conceded in the 93rd minute. Now here they conceded, I can't remember, I think it was the 90th minute they conceded today. That's 2 matches where they conceded within the last few minutes. It's also the last few minutes that Real America seem to be struggling with quite a lot recently. I think they play too defensive within the last few minutes, and they give the opposition too much room to push forward. And I definitely think that's another problem that Real America is struggling with the last few minutes of the matches, and the substitutes need to be better. When you're coming on with fresh legs, you're replacing someone new, you need to keep up with the intensity that the match is running at. And you need to give more than the players that are on the pitch, than the tired ones. You need to give more because you have fresh legs, you have energy, you need to come on there. Anyways, one other thing I did want to mention was Ante Budimir. Such a good striker in LaLiga, the 4th maximum goal scorer, playing at a team like Osasuna, being the 4th maximum goal scorer is an impressive stat. You're not playing at a big team like Madrid or Barcelona or etc. You know what I mean? You're not playing at a big seed. You don't have a big side following with you. And even so, he's the 4th maximum goal scorer of the league with 12 goals to his name. An impressive player. and he still couldn't manage to get a goal here today. Matter of fact, in my opinion, he was quite invisible in this match. He wasn't really there. We didn't see him. We didn't see much of him at all. In the second half, I didn't even realize he was playing almost. So you do have to say it's very good defending from Real Mallorca here tonight. I think defensively they were really good. They were really sharp. Defending a player like Ante Budimir, it's not easy. And they did manage to stop him. He didn't score. He didn't get a goal here tonight. So it's impressive play. And also to Osasuna, I do have to give them, though, that they were, especially Boyomo, all over Muriqi, not letting him move, not letting him breathe. I think Boyomo was also very, very impressive. They did their homework. They knew that Muriqi, if he did get the ball in the cross, if he did get room, that he was going to score it, and they knew how to stop him. We're going to get the words from Dani Rodriguez now. Is football cruel? Yeah, we're in that phase right now where we're really struggling and everything costs us. But hey, yeah, we continue. We need confidence in every single one of us to keep on working, to keep on looking forward. We've had a really bad 2025, but, we're just in a bad phase and we need to keep on working. There are 3 points that would have been really important. It is 1 point that can help us, can start to create a difference. Yeah, we always have to look at the positives. It's true that we really wanted to win. We really wanted to stop the bad streak. And it's a shame that we couldn't make it work. And, maybe within those last few minutes we weren't playing good. We were too defensive, I think. But hey, we just have to continue, keep on working. This week, just keep on working with our people. And I'm sure that we'll get the win soon. Those were the words there from Dani Rodriguez, the Real Mallorca center midfielder. I think if the goal, as he did mention, if the goal was instead. But as I was saying, I think if the goal was for Real Mallorca in the last minute instead of it being for Osasuna, then I definitely think these Real Mallorca players would be a lot more happier than they are now. I definitely think they wouldn't have been as disappointed as they are now. They're leaving, they're trying to look at the positive, and they should, but they definitely are leaving a bit disappointed here because they did concede in the last minute. So as I was saying, if Real Mallorca would have scored in the last minute instead of Osasuna, it'd be much different. Now we're going to get the words from Robert Navarro. It's a shame, no, to score in the last minute. Yeah, we've come from a lot of losses in a row. We're really happy to get the penalty. We worked really hard. But, it's a shame that we couldn't get the 3 points. It really would have helped us. Playing at home especially. It's a shame, but, we just have to look at the positive. At least we got 1 point. And we got to keep on working this week and get ready for next week. Looking at the positive, 1 point added. What more did you like from the team today? Well, I think that the other day at home against Betis, I think you saw some good stuff, especially offensively. We created loads of chances. And I think that defensively, we're a solid team. But it's true that in those last minutes, we were defending a bit too much. They were pressing us. We should have put players up. I think we're starting to look a lot more better in attack. And, you could feel the confidence in the pitch is starting to get better. We just have to keep on working. Work hard this week, and I hope next week we'll get the win. Do you think the attack has got to do with the bad streak that you've been having? With the lineup today, you were looking a lot better. Maybe the attack's looking better. Well, in the end, when we have more players, it's better. My teammates are working good for me, and I can play good when I'm surrounded by them. And when you have more options, when you have more players, it's really better. Because we have different type of teams, and we have to incorporate different type of tactics. In the first round of the half, we kind of played like that. And, the manager's just trying to put the starting 11 that he thinks is going to win this match. It's true that we're not as good as the first match, but we just have to keep on working and try and get back to it. Looking at the Las Palmas match, we're playing at home. A chance to get 3 points. Yeah, definitely. We definitely have to try and get 3 points. We have to look at the positive in getting this 1 point, not be disappointed because we conceded in the last minute, and just look forward to next week and try and get the 3 points against Las Palmas. Those were the words there from Robert Navarro. A bit of a disappointing result, but again, as I said, just trying to look at the positives from this. Not too bad, definitely could have been worse, but I think they should have to focus on next week and just at least try and take the positive from today. They got a point, they got a goal. That's already things that they haven't been getting recently. So for me, definitely a positive. They're just disappointed they conceded in the last minute. But again, as I said, I'm sure if it was the other way around, they wouldn't be as disappointed. But yeah, I just think they have to be happy, focus on the 3 points for next week, because that's all that really matters. Yeah, I just think next week out is going to be a very, very, very special one, a very important one. Our correspondent is going to be signing out now for the night. We're just waiting on the press conference for Jacoba Arrasate. We will have that hopefully very, very shortly. But hopefully very soon we will have the press conference with Jacoba Arrasate. So don't go anywhere because we'll have that very shortly. But, analyzing this match, I think there was quite a few positives. Also, something that wasn't mentioned at all, I haven't heard anyone talk about recently, actually, is that Jan Salas, making his debut here at Son Mosh. Maybe not the debut that he wanted, but still, I didn't hear anyone mention this. He did actually come on again here tonight. He did play another 10 minutes. We didn't see much of him here tonight because, as I said, they were playing very, very defensively. But, that's more minutes added on for him. I'm sure he's going to be very happy with that. And I hope to see more from him next week. I hope he gets to play more minutes. I think he's a player with loads of potential. He's fast. He's strong. He gets the ball a lot. And his shooting ability is good. His dribbling is good. I'm really excited to see more from him. I really hope we get to see more of him very soon. But yeah, that's also another positive to talk about here tonight, is that Jan Salas did get some minutes on the pitch, especially within those last 10 minutes. So, that's another positive. I'm really happy for Jan Salas. And they just need to look for next week. I hope he does get in the lineup next week, because I do want to see him play more again, as I said, And of course, one thing you'd have to say, Jacobo Arrasate is taking a massive risk bringing on the player like Jan Salas in the 80th minute during the intensity of that match. They were winning 1-0. There was just 10 minutes to go. They made 3 substitutes at once, and yet he still took the risk to bring him on, which I really, really like. If you ask me, I love it when managers give young players chances, and I definitely think this kid deserves it, And yeah, I wouldn't be too disappointed for Mallorca. Again, as I said, they should just look at the positives. And of course, one thing you do talk about, Jacob Arrasate is also the ex-manager of Osasuna. He's just come from there last year where he was managing that team, and he's come to Real Mallorca. So, again, it's not too bad. They just have to take the positive from it. It's just a shame that they did concede within the last few minutes. And of course, you do have to look at the fact that they finally managed to score a goal after those 5 matches without being able to score a goal. And one thing you also have to look at, Osasuna have scored 7 goals in their last 5, so they are a team that know how to score goals. So you can be happy with the fact that Osasuna only managed to get that one goal, and it was, you could say, it was loads of rebounds. It was quite a fluky, lucky goal, you could say. Real Madrid should be happy with their defensive work. The fact that they managed to defend Ante Budimir, the 4th maximum goal scorer, he wasn't even seen. Defensive work, I think, was really impressive here from Real Madrid tonight. So again, I think there's quite a few positives to look at this match. Of course, in the last 5 matches, Real Madrid have conceded 13 goals. So, I mean, again, only conceding 1 in the last minute here, it could be if you're looking at this stat right here that I've got in front of me, it definitely is a positive. But in general, it needs to be better. It needs to get better. And yeah, I just think Real Madrid need to work on that. And if you ask me, are Real Madrid winning next week out against Las Palmas here? I'm definitely 100% saying yes. I think next week has to be a big win for Real Madrid. I have no doubt in my mind that they will get a win. Las Palmas are doing very, very poor at the minute. They're down in the league table. They're sitting very low. They're coming here at Somos, which, as we know, is a very, very hard stadium to play at. I definitely think Real Madrid are getting the victory that they want. I think it's going to be a very big, important match, and hopefully, looking at the stadium here tonight, there wasn't as many fans as there usually was. It wasn't as packed as it usually would be. It is a Monday at 9 p.m. It's hard to get the stadium full on a weekday so late. Next week, of course, they are playing on a Sunday at 6:30, so it will definitely be a lot more packed, and hopefully Real Madrid will feel the atmosphere much more next week than they did tonight, because as I just said, there'll be a lot more atmosphere next week out, and they'll need it. They'll need their fans to show support next week out. They'll need all the support they can get. Tonight was special. They tried to make it work. Not a lot of people could show up, but still, it was good. It was good atmosphere. The fans turned up. They did a fire show, which was good. But again, as I said, they just need more. They need to push a little bit more. And hopefully, they can come up with the win next week. So, it's something to look at. And again, one thing you also can look at, we do have the press conference with Jacoba Arrasate now. How do you value the match today, especially the ending? Did it make it worse, the fact that you lost in the last minute? Yeah, I think the goal is actually fair. Because it's true that we went in front. We did drop a lot of the rhythm. We especially dropped it within the last few minutes. When we got 1-0 after so long for not winning. It's true that the subs I made were to win the match. But the problem is, the team is so used to defending. They got too close to us. Everybody was defending a bit too much. They got way too close. And, they got the draw in the end. And we're leaving a bit disappointed, because, to score in the 80th and then concede in the last hurts. What do you think happened within the last few minutes? You had the feeling that the team was going full defensive. Do you think the point is fair? Yeah, I think the point is fair. And what do you think happened? I'm going to explain it to you, but it's kind of hard. It's true that we had Takuma up front to maybe get a bit of a transition, but we just defended too much within those last few minutes. We had everyone too deep into that defense, and they were just getting too close and getting crosses in too easily. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's because we had too many players behind, too deep defending. And when you're winning 1-0, you just want to hold on to that lead that you have, and that's what caused us the loss. Betis, Atlético de Madrid, and Osasuna all managed to score against Real Mallorca. But at least you got a point and Morici scored. Are you looking at the positive today? Well, I don't really have time to think about it because, tomorrow's Tuesday and then we're playing again on Sunday. It's true we're there with 31 points with other 4 teams. It's good. We're in a good position, but it's true that we could be better. We have to go out with the matches with less fear. Winning is hard, but we just have to let go a bit more. I think if we let go just a bit more, I definitely think we could be a lot more confident and look way better. I definitely think next Sunday we could win and get those 3 points. We saw the fans leaving in the 93rd minute after that goal. How do you think Mallorca played, especially in that first half and in the second half? Robert Navarro, I think he was good. How did you think that he played? Yeah, I think we've had phases. We've had to change a lot of players. Some play good, sometimes some play bad. I think for the moment we did play good football, but we're playing good football, but to win, we're just not doing enough to win. We're playing good football, but we're not doing enough to win in the end. But, I think in the end we did play a good match. What did you think the handball of Pablo Maffeo? And what do you think the penalty from Catena and Murici? Everyone sees it his own way. They asked for the penalty in Maffeo. I don't really know because I didn't really see the actions or the replays. But we drawed, so we'll see. Everyone's going to be dramatic about it. Do you think that the team is just missing that last step, to score, and that last step, just to hold on? We just have to try again. We're talking about the dynamic too, and I'm the one in charge. We have good players, we can play good, and we can score goals. And we defended very good in the first half of the season, so we can do it again. We started 1-0 in the 80th minute, and then they score. It's a bad feeling, so it's disappointing. But we just have to try and look at the positive. People think we're going to win. Everyone starts defending because we think we're going to win. But, I understand that people get angry because, football is like life to a lot of people. You know, you have to look at the days we play, at the hours we play. You know, next week we play at a good time and a good day, and we just have to show the best version of Mallorca. Muriqui finally scores. You know, he's been struggling a lot to score recently. Maybe he's been struggling a bit with confidence. Do you think he lifts the weight a bit? Yeah, you know, he needed that goal. He needs to lift his confidence. You know, it is a penalty, but he did get the penalty himself. You know, hopefully that goal gives him confidence for the next matches. Mentally, do you guys think this tie feels like a loss? No. You know, I think when you lose so many matches and then you draw, you know, I think we're going to start to leave this bad rhythm here. Because, you know, within the last few minutes, we were winning that match. And it is what it is. But, you know, I don't think we're going to look at the bad from this. I think we can look at the positive because we didn't actually lose. Muriqui was very critic on his interview of the post-match. Yeah, well, he's very honest with a lot of things he says. He's very honest because he knows he can do better. He knows he's the striker. He knows he needs to be the one getting the goals. And he knows that we can see a better version of Muriqui. You know, you don't get many players like him, very honest, very good, and I love him because of that. Samuel Costa got hit, especially in the first half, and in the second half he was on the ground quite a lot. Were you able to talk to him? No, it's true. He ended the match very tired. We'll see how he is tomorrow. He's a very important player for us, but no, I've not talked to him yet.
Ah, claro, los dos de azules hay que hacer un cerro y llevarlo hasta la pared. Ah, no sé qué va a decir, no, pero eso hay que hacerlo, claro, hay que jugarlo, hay que hacer un cerro hasta la pared.
And those were the words there from Jacob Arrasate, who, as you can see, not too disappointed. He thinks of it as a positive, and he will be leaving. You know, you can say they did put an end to this bad, this bad rhythm that we have been having, and that's already a massive positive, I think, here for Real Mallorca. I just think they need to look at the good side, and I think from today onwards, it's going to be all good. You know, they did break the bad streak that they were on. They did get a goal. You know, but next week, hopefully, they can deal with it. Anyways, that is the end for this broadcast from me. I've been your host for tonight. My name was Daniel Armstrong. Make sure to tune in next week to YouTube Play Red, where we will be playing Las Palmas here at the Estadio Son Marsh. Make sure to follow us on our Twitter, Real Mallorca English, and the Spanish version too. And good night, and long live Mallorca.